we go. Are we live here? Okay.
We're live.
All right, we're live. Here we go. Okay, so welcome everybody. Sorry about that. We were having some issues here, technical difficulties trying to get our fourth in here. I apologize to everybody, but we've got two guests actually as of right now. I do apologize for that. But yeah, we've got 8 labels left remaining. Here we are. We're going to talk about round 2 today, and then we're going to talk about round 3 moving forward for next week. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and introduce my guests here really quick. Pops, go ahead and talk about yourself a little bit and where they can find you.
How's it going, everybody? Bob, thanks for inviting me to do this, buddy. Been looking forward to it. My name is Alan. My channel is Pops Movie Dungeon. We do everything physical media here. We do live streams, unboxings. Spend way too much money on physical media. Definitely my one big vice. So you guys haven't checked out the channel, I invite you to come by, subscribe, all that fun stuff.
All righty, perfect. Jess, go ahead and take the floor. I know you were just nominated recently for Horror Channel of the Month, correct? You could talk about that if you'd like.
Hey guys, I completely forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. I do Halloween hauls. I talk about some movies most of the time. I basically just show what I buy, and that's really it. I'm pretty simple.
Alrighty. Okay, we finally got our fourth one in here.
What's up, man? You made it.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what took me so long to get that going. Give me a second. Let me turn this off.
No, that was perfect timing, by the way.
Oh, God. Wow. Talk about frustrating. Cutting it close. Hey, guys. How we doing?
Go ahead and introduce yourself, where they can find your channel and things like that.
Hi, my name's Fish. I'm Fish the Film Collector. I am new to the Blu-ray 4K community. I've been collecting DVDs since DVDs were VHSs. So I stopped collecting for a really long time, and I'm getting back into it. So I'm excited to be here and talk about this because like I said, I'm getting back into it. So I'm just now figuring out these labels. So it's pretty cool. So I do have a YouTube channel and an Instagram. You can find me at fish_the film collector. So thanks for having me, Bob.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you were actually going to ask Tim. I was messaging with him on Instagram, so he was going to come in if you weren't able to get in here. So
I was like, what is going on? I'm not sure. Are we getting an echo from me?
It's not too bad. It's right.
No, it's not bad.
No.
It's not bad. If you want to put your headphones in, you can. Otherwise, it's fine. All right. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about just like we have. If you're new to this series, welcome everybody. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. I've got an incredible panel of guests here. We're going to talk about 24 eliminated labels. Oh my God. And we're going to just discuss them briefly, and then we're going to get into the 8 remaining labels left, talk about predictions, make some predictions, different things like that. So let me go ahead and start with a little bit of this chat here. Let me go ahead and catch up with the chat. Just kind of see who's in here. Alrighty, excited to be in here. Disc, thank you for being here. Dr. Ordinary, thank you for being here as well. Terrell, hey, how you doing? Category 3, what's going on? Alrighty, Bin Busters here. Terrell, welcome back. Terrell was on last week. Holland Oates, always in here. Appreciate you joining. I know there's a lot of streams going on. Category 3, there we go. Bin Buster, thanks for being here. Tony. How are you? Thanks for being here as well.
Hey, Tony.
Oates there. Tim Talks Talkies. Thanks for being here, Tim. Appreciate you possibly jumping in there. Sorry to put you on the spot there, Tim.
Sorry, didn't mean to freak you out there, Tim.
All right. Hey, everyone. How's it going? Yeah, Tim is one of those people you can message. I swear, Tim is like the most reliable person you could ever meet. He helps me out with everything. So I honestly go to Tim for like every advice I could think of. So Tim, honestly, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver to me every day, every week. So yeah, Tim, we all love you here. Thank you so much. But yeah, let's go ahead and kind of break down some of these labels. So let me go ahead and talk about the battles here. I got it on a sheet here. So we had number 1 seed versus the number 8 seed, Arrow Video versus MVD Rewind Collection. Arrow slaughtered it 93-7%. Vestron Video is number 5 seed versus the 4 seed, Vestron versus 101 Films. It was 78% to 22. Vestron Video won. I was actually kind of surprised by that.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Yeah, Vestron's been killing it, but I don't know if it can continue that. And then we had Blue Underground, which was the 11 seed versus Vinegar Syndrome. It was 56 to 44. Vinegar Syndrome won. So it was a really close battle we had there. Synopsis Films got beat 32% to 68% by Second Sight, which was a good battle. Scream Factory beat the hell out of Mill Creek 96 to 4. And Imprint beat Kino Lorber beat Imprint 85 to 15%. And the last 2 matchups were Criterion beat up on that 90 to 10%. And then Paramount got beat to Shout Factory 80 to 20%. So with that being said, any surprises there? Were you surprised by anything?
The Vestron, but probably because 101 Films is overseas primarily, and the Vestron's a local label. Well, that's the only I could think of.
Are any of you a fan of 101 Films at all?
I honestly never heard of that label.
I've heard of them. I don't have any 101 Films, and I wasn't sure until I started looking, getting ready for the stream. I have no 101 Films.
You don't have any?
I have none.
Oh,
believe it or not.
Let me, when we get started, I'll pull out the 2 I just ordered. I wasn't able to touch on last week, but
I'm familiar with them. I've never bought any. I mean, I'm busy buying all this other crap.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
You know how it is.
I feel like you got everything. So, okay, let's go ahead. And if you have a Full Moon Features title, go ahead and pull it out. And if you want to talk about it a little bit. Anybody? No, no Full Moon.
No.
Yeah.
Not to let you down,
they got a couple. I think I have one recently. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see here. I don't know where I put it. I think I just pulled it out recently. You know what? It's probably over there. Oh, here we go. Got it. Okay. Let me see here. So this is one of the titles I just got right here. Attack of the 50-Foot Cam Girl. So Full Moon Features, and they do, Pops, just to let you know, they do number their spine right here.
Yeah, you know I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah,
So,
me and you both, man.
Don't tell me that. I don't need to know that.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
so I think they're in like 350 or something. But yeah, that's Full Moon Features, not a very known label. A lot of they do Puppet Master. They did that Puppet Master set. So next up, Scorpion releasing. Anyone?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
all right. Let's
Lone
go
Wade's
ahead.
my favorite Chuck Norris movie. Chuck Norris, David Carradine. Back in the 80s, this was a big deal. These 2 guys were doing a movie together. Epic fight scene at the end. And if you're either one of these guys, of course, that's Kill Bill there. If you're a fan of either one of these guys, check this movie out. It's a hell of a lot of fun.
Gotcha.
That's my favorite release by them.
And you got the slipcover there too. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never seen that. Go ahead. Sorry.
I got Pretty Smart here. This is Patricia Arquette, one of her first roles. I remember watching this on late night, probably usually Cinemax maybe, when I shouldn't have been back in the 80s. So this is about an all-girls school. It's a little raunchy comedy. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Like I said, 80s flick. Patricia Arquette, one of her first roles. So yeah, Pretty Smart.
I do want to get that, and I think Trouble Bound is another one. Yeah. Definitely interested in a lot of those. Alan said he said 101 Films has numbered spines, so
yeah,
and
everybody knows what my weakness is.
Yeah. Oh, me and you both, man. I love numbered spines. Now, Jess, are you big into collecting certain labels and getting all of them, or you're not?
No.
Just what you want?
I just collect what I want.
Gotcha. Are you mostly horror only? Gotcha. Gotcha. Alrighty, just trying to catch up here a little bit. All right. So next up, we've got Umbrella Entertainment. You got anything?
I pulled this one here. This is a collection of trailers, and this is they did 6 different releases of this, and this is the big set of all of them. So you have a total of where does it say it at? 942 theatrical trailers, and it's literally just like a just boom, 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 trailer after trailer. And it's a lot of fun to kind of play in the background, give you some ideas of things to watch. This is actually a lot of fun. It's the you start watching this, you lose time pretty quick. So this is one of my favorite by Umbrella that I have.
I'm laughing at this comment right here. Yep, that's funny.
Yeah, he knows me too well.
Yep, I understand that. Grindhouse Video, anybody? Or Grindhouse Releasing. Sorry, I know you're not a fan of Grindhouse Video. Pops.
Oh, hold on, make sure that ain't gonna be anyway. I think that's okay.
Cannibal
Ferox. Yeah, crazy ass movie.
Yeah, yeah. No, I've seen that one. Did you like Cannibal Holocaust better?
I think so. They're I mean, they're about the same to me. I mean, I like both of them. I think I actually like this one a little better. I think I was kind of surprised by that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I like both of them.
Gotcha.
But this is a really nice release. They're really good. The side loading box, and I can't show that, but you get the audio CD.
And they do the soundtrack. Yep.
Yeah.
And the booklet too. Yep. The poster, I think, or mini.
Really nice release.
Yep. Anybody with Film Detective, which is probably one of Tim's favorites?
Nope.
No. I don't have any Film Detective either, so we'll kind of Twilight Time. I think they're out of stock, out of print now.
Let's see. I have actually, found a few of these recently. So here's one that I found. It's the Vanishing. Can't even remember what year this is. 1993, 2, 3. So I'm right around there. Stars Jeff Bridges, Kiefer Sutherland, Sandra Bullock, Nancy Travis. I think this is an American remake of British, no, maybe a Swedish. It was like a Scandinavian film. I can't remember, but it's the same premise, but just the American version of it. I really like this movie.
I'm a big fan of that movie.
Yeah,
movie.
I really love this.
I have the DVD.
Yeah, this was really hard. When I found this, it said last one, and I was like, oh, okay. And then Tim and some others were talking about this, and I was like, oh, 3,000? Oh, let me grab that real quick. So yeah, I went ahead and snatched that up. Yeah. So
yeah, Tim says it's awesome.
Yeah, and I found a few other imprint or Twilight titles. So at this local used movie store that I go to.
Well, so, Tim has recommended one movie to me so far, and I loved it. It was Bad Words, so I trust Tim so far on his recommendations. Let's get into Code Red. Anybody? I know you got some, Pops.
Yeah, I have a few. I grabbed this one. It's a really fun movie.
I didn't get that yet with the slipcover too. Yeah.
It's kind of reversible in this. Same artwork.
No. Gotcha.
But really fun movie. It's cheesy as hell, just a campy slasher. Really fun movie though.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? Troma. Anybody?
Nope.
No. You know, Troma, another one, they number their spines, but they're up over 1,000 and they got like 500 DVDs, I think. Which are numbered spines too. So yeah. Let's see here. Warner Archive.
Yeah, I have one.
Look at that. I was waiting for Jess to get in on this game. Let's go right into.
I have two Warner Archives. I got this one and One Crazy Summer.
Okay,
this is a great movie.
One Crazy Summer. Did you like One Crazy Summer?
Oh yeah. I grew up with that one. I watched it many times when I picked it up. Both these are just these are both movies I grew up on. Both a lot of fun. Of course, this was kind of a strange thing for growing up because Henry Winkler, you always knew him as the Fonz, this cool guy. And here there's the guy in this movie here. He's like anxiety ridden, kind of the guy everybody pushes around. Totally different than I always knew him as the Fonz. And this is the first thing I ever seen him when he wasn't doing Happy Days. So, and of course, you got Michael Keaton in this. Michael Keaton's great in this. So, a lot of fun. If you guys haven't checked that out, if you're a Michael Keaton fan, definitely check this out. Also, Shelley Winters in it.
I like that one. It's a good one.
It's been years,
but
yeah.
Let's go ahead and see what you got, Jess.
I just pulled the first Warner Archive I had in my collection because I did that sale before they went out of business. So I got a bunch, and anything with Christian Slater, I'll basically watch.
Oh yeah, have you ever seen Untamed Heart?
Yes, that's my favorite one.
I love Untamed Heart. Yes. Yeah, they just. So I remember everybody was talking about their 4 for 44s they used to do. They a website called Moviezing just did a 4 for 49 sale. So and they had like all their titles. So if you're interested in any more of their titles, you can check out Moviezing. They have a lot of their stuff. Hills. Fish, go ahead, take it away.
Well, mine is actually a miniseries. B is an old 80s miniseries. And they have the Final Battle. These don't say Warner Archive, but when I was looking it up on my Blu-ray.com, these are Warner Archive. So yeah, miniseries, and then the follow-up mini movie that came after it. So yeah, B, the Final Battle, and B, the original miniseries.
And there's that Freddy Krueger in it. Robert Englund started.
It does. Yeah, yep. I think you can. I was gonna say you probably see him, but no, pictures are too small. But yeah, Mark Singer, Robert Englund, yeah, really good miniseries. They redid it actually in the early 2000s with Marina Baccarin from Serenity and Firefly. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. Alrighty, let's get into the next one. We got Mvd Marquee Collection. Anybody?
I wasn't sure about this one. This is MVD Visual.
MVD Visual, yeah. So, okay, so how I understand MVD has been, they got the Rewind Collection, they've got the Marquee Collection. So on the spine, you'll see MVD Marquee Collection, and then they got MVD Visual, which is, I think, just kind of its own thing too.
Okay, why does that have MVD Marquee? I had one visual, so I grabbed it.
Yeah, I know. I remember seeing that come out, and I wasn't sure if it was part of the Rewind Collection at first, but it had different things. So no, that's all good though. I actually like MVD a lot. I think they do a lot of good work, and a lot of there's some really good titles in that Marquee Collection as well. So
right, I have all the rewinds, so I had all those, but I got this one thinking it was a rewind, and it came in. I said, "What is this? Ain't a rewind?"
That's what my buddy.
I say watched it, but it looks cool. So
that's what my buddy. Yeah, my buddy Mike did that. Yep. He did the same thing. He got it. And I was like, dude, that's not a numbered spine.
Yeah, I say that. Where's the number at? Come on.
Yeah. 88 films? No. I know he's got it. Okay.
I got one.
All right. Let's see what
Story of Ricky. This is a absolutely blast. This is a fun movie. Over the top gore, martial arts. It's kind of I'm not gonna say it's a comedy, but the gore is so over the top that to me, I mean, I actually laughed all the way through it. It was a lot of funny parts. Yeah, this is an absolute great release. You guys never seen this, y'all need to check it out. But you get a nice book, you get a poster, all that stuff, whatever. You get these cards. Really nice release from 88 Films.
Yeah. And I know Category 3 just said that the Unearthed Films is an MVD sub-label, which, yeah, I think it's Serbian film because it says right on the back MVD Visual on all of Unearthed Films.
Okay.
Yeah. And they started numbering some of their spines, too, with some of the stuff. You and I and those numbered spines, it gets very dangerous.
Yeah, it does. Because my thing is, once I get around 30 or 40%, 50%, then I start saying, okay, now I got to get the rest of them. You know, and that's my downfall.
Complete us, yeah. Let's see here. We said Ronin Flicks up next. Anybody? I Spit on Your Grave. Okay.
The 4K.
Anybody a fan of that movie?
The first half is hard to watch. The Revenge is fantastic though.
I like
and they did a really good job with this 4K. A lot of good special features, stuff like that. This is a really good release. If you're a fan of the movie, this is one to get.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first part of the movie is obviously tough to watch, but the Revenge part pays off. It's worth it.
Now, have Andy or Jess, have you seen that one?
I've not seen that one. No.
Gotcha.
It's not an easy watch. It's not something you're going to pop in if you're in a good mood, want to watch something.
Be like, hey,
it's definitely not. It's not an easy watch.
Yeah, no,
it's not your feel good.
No, it's not a feel good by no means. By no means.
No, when it comes to the like rape revenge subgenre, I enjoy them because I enjoy watching the revenge. Like it is rewarding. Like as somebody just, you know, it's just they get what they get coming to them, you know. And it's gory and it's violent and it's great because they deserve it. So it's fun to watch that part. But yeah, the beginning of those movies is always a pretty tough watch. Let's see. We got Eureka Entertainment.
That's my favorite one. It's Hardbox of Cujo.
Yeah.
This is really fun. This is my favorite creature feature movie.
So is that like a limited edition? Slides out from the side. Yep.
Yeah. And
with the booklet,
you got a really nice book, and you got the classic artwork on the inside. Yeah. This one was already out of print when I got it. I found a guy on eBay selling it out in California. There's a reversible artwork on it.
Good deal. You got it for too.
Oh, I ain't gonna say it was a good deal. I paid, probably more than I'm gonna admit on here, but it was way out of print when I got it. But this is one of my favorite movies, and when I seen this release, there's the artwork, I had to grab it. And the special features on this thing, are you talking hours? There's hours and hours of special features on here. Just a lot of fun.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite Eurekas I have.
All right. I need to get into Eureka. They got some good titles out there. And they got that Police Story trilogy coming, so on 4K.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Olive Films.
So
Flawless.
Stone Cold. The great Brian Bosworth. He thought he was trying to be an Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's fantastic in this. This is a cheesy action 80s. It's actually early 90s movie, but this is it feels like an 80s action movie, and it's got Lance Henriksen in as the bad guy, and he does a really good job. Brian Bosworth does in this movie. His other movies after this I never really seen, and he kind of died off after that. He was a college football player that got injured, and he decided to be a movie star. This movie here is just campy fun.
That looks exactly like Arnold right there.
Yeah, like I said, he wanted to be Arnold really bad. And like I said, it's just an 80s. He's like an undercover cop joining the biker gang. All the one-liners, all that stuff. It's a lot of fun. It really is.
All right, Flawless. I know you're a fan.
Oh, I love this movie. Yeah. It's Philip Seymour Hoffman, Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro plays a retired cop who has a stroke, and he needs to do speech therapy. And Philip Seymour Hoffman is a drag queen who helps him with that. So it's great. It's just the dynamic between these two is fantastic. These two are fantastic actors anyway. So just get them in a movie like this is amazing. I love this film.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I will. I'll get around to it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Severin Films. I know Terrell is a fan of.
Yeah, damn it. They just announced the 4K to
We
this.
pulled the same
Oh,
title.
there we go. We got a match.
Mhm.
I got that. Are you guys going to dip on the 4K then, or no?
No, no.
Probably. I don't know, Michael. I love this release. I love the slipcover, but I tell myself I'm not going to, but I know I am. I'm not going to lie to you. And this release is fantastic. This is my favorite release by them. When I heard this was getting a 4K, I was like, man, you're kidding me. So I don't know.
I think it's got a different slip coming too, though. At least they're doing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but
let's see.
It's still a sore subject. So, but I definitely love the slipcover, man. This is a great release.
Jess, go ahead if you want to talk about it for a little bit.
Just my favorite ghost movie. That's why, and I would buy the 4K if it came in a steelbook, but it's not. So I can't justify the $40-ish that they're charging for it for the upgrade. I'm happy with my Blu-ray.
Now I got a question for you, Jess. If that Chucky pops out of the box, should we tell you or just let it happen?
I can see the reflection. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, just Overboard. I didn't really know this was a Severin title, but yeah, Overboard, Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell, classic 80s, fantastic movie. Just a lot of fun. So yeah.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen Changeling, but I have both of those. I got them during the Severin sale, so I gotta get around to it.
Overboard definitely does not match that label.
Watch it.
I mean,
I'll probably end up checking out the
Overboard.
4K.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
it's a great
wait,
movie,
what?
but it don't match Severin's.
No, but they did
out.
They've been getting a little bit different. They did Out of the Blue. Did you pick that one up, Pops? No, you got to see Out of the Blue. That is a film I definitely got to meet some people because it is one of the darkest endings I've ever seen in a movie in my life. Out of the Blue, just I was laying down watching it one night and I was like, what did I get myself into? That was dark, very dark.
Yeah, I've never seen that. I do like Dennis Hopper, but I've never seen the movie. So.
The ending blew me away on that one. Let's see here. Mondo Macabro, anybody?
Nope.
No. No, okay, we could just move past that. Yep, I'm not a fan of Mondo. Mill Creek Entertainment. I know we've all got some titles there.
I have all there so far, and I'm a big Chuck Norris fan. As you already seen, I pulled one title, but this is a fun movie.
That crow there. Okay, so Silent Rage.
Yeah. This is basically a Chuck Norris slasher movie, basically.
I want that one.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's a lot of fun. You got a guy that I don't remember exactly. He's like enhanced, and he really can't die. Imagine Chuck Norris fighting the Terminator, and it's just a lot of fun.
I haven't seen that one, but I got all of. I think I'm only missing a few of Mill Creek stuff. So
they're so cheap, man. So easy to collect.
The Crow, one of my favorites. So I pulled this one. I have a bunch of the VHS ones, but this is the one I was like, I'm going to pull this one. This one's my favorite.
Yeah, that one. Lionsgate released that one.
Yeah, I would say that's Mill Creek. I don't have it. Maybe I don't have
Mill
all
Creek.
of them.
I thought it was. Maybe. Don't know.
But look at the bottom right corner. Nope. Turn around at the bottom. Nope. In the front.
Yeah, it says Miramax and Lionsgate, but it was still with all the other.
Mill Creek. Yep, it got released. Would you get that one at Walmart?
Yeah. Well, there's a Walmart sticker still.
Yeah, Walmart.
Actually, I think Walmart did do some Mill Creeks back in the day. Tony was talking about that. Based on Blues.
Tony.
I missed out on those. Yeah.
Yeah. Tony has it. I know Tony has this one. He bought them all.
Yeah. I didn't get.
I want to say Walmart did 4 or 5, I think, before I started collecting. And they went out of print.
No, Walmart had like 15 of these you could buy.
Oh, did they?
It was, Yeah, they had John Wick. They had
Godzilla. I think
they have a lot. I have I have a bunch more over there that I got from Walmart. But yeah,
Yeah, I heard some people complaining about the John Wick and like Godzilla because they're like they weren't in the VHS era, so like it's not the same. But I don't know. I mean, teach his own, Andy, go ahead. Whatever you got there.
Oh, I've got Heart and Souls. This was a newer release from Mill Creek. Love this movie. Robert Downey Jr., Elizabeth Shue, but then you've got Alfre Woodard, Tommy Sizemore, Keira Sedgwick, and Charles Grodin. This cast is fantastic. This movie is wonderful. Really, really love it. A lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a good one. I watched it because you had recommended it, but there's a scene in that when Charles Grodin is about to sing and I forget who it is, but says Robert Downey Jr. says to him, "You failed because you never tried, right? You only failed because you never tried." And I love that. I thought that was really good. I think that's what he says. I might be butchering it, but
yeah, pretty close to it. Yeah.
Just Pops, have you seen that one or no?
I haven't. I have not watched it yet.
It's a good one. It is.
I'll check it out.
Really say any bad things. Now, do you wrap your slip covers or no?
No. The only thing I wrap is I have most of my steelbooks are wrapped.
Just
not
my
all of them. I have to get
steelbooks.
some more covers.
Yeah,
I have none of my slip covers are wrapped. So
yeah, I have it.
So Tony's cringing in the chat out there.
That's the OCD in me. I can't. Yeah.
Tony, he works and bags his blues, right?
Exactly.
That's right. T-shirt coming, I'm sure.
Yep. Let's see here. So we got Imprint up next. Anybody?
I just completed the Imprint line, and I pulled this one. This is one of my favorite by them.
You completed Imprint? That's like 180 titles.
Well, some of them might come out yet. I don't have those yet. September and October, I don't have those ordered yet. Wow. But I'm like at 140 something. This movie here is fantastic. I mean, Christopher Walken, I absolutely love him. Sean Penn, this is one of his early roles, might be one of his first roles. And this movie here it holds up so great. And good thing about Imprint is their special features, and I could talk for an hour about Imprint. This is one of my favorite new labels. Big fans. You guys haven't checked them out. They got a lot of great releases. They got a lot of stuff in here that was blind buys, but everything that I've watched so far, I've been a fan of. But really good label, Imprint. I think they should win all this, to be honest with you. I love Imprint.
Yeah,
they shouldn't be out of the mix yet.
Let's see here. We got Indicator up next. Did you collect all those too?
No, I have no indicator. Not one indicator. I know that's terrible, but not one.
Have any of you seen Irreversible? Gaspar Noé directed that.
Never heard of it.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
That's a tougher watch than I Spit on Your Grave. I would say, yeah, it's pretty tough, but it's a good movie. Gaspar Noé is incredible though. I mean, he's just an out there director. So, let's see here. Paramount Presents. I know probably most of us have the title.
Yeah, I grabbed 48 Hours.
Ooh, The Haunting, 48 hours. Nice. That's coming to 4K. Go ahead.
Well, most people, I'm pretty pissed off at this line here. You know, I have all of them now. They're starting to re-release them in 4K like a year later.
Yeah.
You know, pretty crappy, but I have them all, and I love this. You know, so that's always a nice touch.
Yeah.
You got they're a fun line. A lot of good releases. You know, all the transfers look good, but the way they did all the Blu-rays now, they're turning around doing 4Ks in such a quick amount of time.
Well, piss people off.
Kind of crappy, I think.
Those were all 4K scans, so they could have just done a 4K to begin with.
Yeah,
so
exactly. It was money grab.
Really cheap. I mean, you're looking at 48 hours, Fatal Attraction, Airplane, a couple others, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Already. So that's, 3 of their titles. Go ahead and just.
I just got this one. I know a lot of people don't like this one, but I do. I mean,
I like that movie.
I like that one too. Yeah.
I know, but I've heard a lot of people like, oh, that was such a horrible movie. It's better, but I've always liked it since it came out. But that's, the movie with poster on the outside. But yeah, I've always liked it since it first came out. I don't know why some people are like, oh, that was such a trash movie. It wasn't. It's a fun little movie.
Now, Jess, if that gets to 4K, will you buy the 4K or no?
No.
Gotcha.
It doesn't need a 4K. It's
it's
not an action movie.
Yeah, you're disciplined. Me and Pops, no discipline.
I have zero discipline. Don't come to my channel looking for discipline. You're getting none.
I'm right there with you guys. And now I stopped buying this line because I was going to start collecting all these because of the numbered spine. I love this. This is fantastic. I love how they do this. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But I love Mommy Dearest. Faye Dunaway, she hates this role. She cannot. This is one of her most hated. She cannot stand this, and she is most known for this. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm Mommy Dearest. I love this. It's so campy. It's out there. I just love the fact that it's just so out there. But yeah, so I stopped collecting these since they started doing the 4K releases, and I'm just gonna start doing the 4Ks. I guess. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see.
I'll still get them because, like Pops, it's a numbered spine. I got to get them. I already started, but it is frustrating, especially because they could just do it on 4K. Let's see here. Mvd Rewind Collection.
Yeah, I grabbed this one here. I got all these also. And
found one.
These are really fun to collect. They're inexpensive. I got half of these during a big sale they had last year. I got most of these for like $11 a piece. I ordered like 13 of these, and like 9 of them came with slipcovers, which was kind of nice getting them so cheap. But on Double Impact,
do you order the slips separately then on eBay?
Well, I mean, luckily most of these came with a slip, but if that's the case, then I'll order the slip separate.
Gotcha.
So really fun movie.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah. I just got this one from Amazon. It didn't come with a slip, and I'm okay.
I heard Mortuary was really good.
Yeah, I have to. Mm-hmm. I own it, but I've not seen it yet.
Jess, you haven't seen it yet?
No, it's still wrapped. I just got it from Amazon recently.
Gotcha.
But I haven't seen it.
I gotta check that one out. Andy, nothing?
I have nothing for that one. No.
No MVD. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Because they've got some great stuff in that line. Just haven't pulled the trigger on any of it.
Grab.
It's a fun line.
These 2 from 101 Films. So anybody 101 Films? No. Okay, so I just ordered both of these, Tammy and the T-Rex and the New Kids. And I know Garrett is a big fan of the New Kids. I love the New Kids. Pops, have you seen that one?
Yeah, the New Kids is good. I just sold my Tammy and the T-Rex. I had the Vinegar Syndrome with the slip, and I sold it for like $110.
Wow.
I watched it one time, and I was never going to watch it again. I just wasn't a big, huge fan of it. So I had to sell it.
It's not like a numbered spine, so you didn't care about that.
No, I still get Vinegar Syndrome, but I am kind of backing away from them a little bit. I'm selling some here and there. It's just a lot of the titles I'm not going to watch again. I'll keep them on the shelf.
I'm with you on that. I can't watch those. So, Blue Underground, anybody?
Yeah, I have all the 4Ks, and this is my favorite. This 4K is fantastic, man. This is the first one I got. First one I watched from them. Absolutely fantastic movie. You got a zombie fighting a shark. I mean, come on, man. If you guys have not seen this, you got one of the worst eye gouging scenes of any movie ever.
I've seen the eye gouging scene. I've not seen the movie.
And the way they made this movie look so good in 4K, I was an instant fan of this company doing these things, and I grabbed every one they put out. These are not cheap, unfortunately. These are high 30s, low 40s, give or take. Sometimes you can find them on sale, maybe. But this is my favorite in the line. I absolutely love this movie. And when I watched it on 4K, it was the first time I'd ever seen it. And I went back and watched another version of my buddy had, and this one, it's amazing the difference this 4K makes.
Yeah.
So, huge fan of that.
I gotta get that one, but that slipcover is like $80 too, really hard to find.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Jess, you don't have any Blue Underground?
No, I looked.
That seems like horror movies you'd be into, no?
No, I didn't see any in my collection. I might, because they're double stacked, but I didn't see any.
Gotcha. Yeah, they got some decent titles in there. I didn't like Dead and Buried, though. I was not a fan of that. I know there's a lot of fans of Dead and Buried.
I have that movie. It's up there somewhere. I do have that.
Okay, there's that. Well, that's Blue Underground, so you got one. Now, this is one of my favorite labels right here. So, Pops, if you shit on it, I'm going to be mad here. But Synopsis Films.
No, dude, I love Synopsis.
I love Synopsis. Love them.
This is probably one of my favorite still books I own. Great movie. And they just, I don't know. The thing about Synapse is they don't release a lot of stuff, but every single thing they put out is 100% quality.
Yep.
The
film,
everything is it just feels like quality when you hold it in your hand. I don't know.
Not only are their movies really good, but the transfers are the best. They're second to none, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean,
and look at that artwork on the back of that thing. If you really look at the detail of that artwork, man, it's just it's fantastic.
Get you. Go ahead.
I don't know if the light's going to really show.
I have one.
Oh, she has Synopsis. She's about to pull it out. Yeah, there's a lot of horror from Synopsis. Go ahead, Jess. Let's see what you got. Tenebrae. Oh, with the yellow case.
I like that yellow case.
Yeah, wow.
Nice.
I actually bought the yellow case from Dollar Tree and put it in there.
There you go. I was going to ask you that.
There you go.
It makes sense. It fits.
It makes it pop. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
But I do.
I've never seen it. You want to talk about it? Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. No.
Okay.
No, it's on my to-watch list.
Are you a Dario Argento fan?
I am, and I do have that movie. But I have not seen it yet. That's one I have not seen. I got it recently. That release had just come out. I just hadn't had time to watch it yet.
I think I got it somewhere back there. Yeah, I think somewhere. It's over.
Now, I've only been watching this film for a couple of years. I'm a recent fan, but everything I've watched by him, I've enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to that one. I hear a lot of people say that's one of his better ones.
Yeah, I haven't.
Everybody's got their own opinion.
I need to see Phenomena because I got that behind me, and that one looks good.
I've watched that one about 3 times. I'm a big fan of that one.
And I mean, Jennifer Connelly in the 90s. That's
why I've watched it 3 times. I think she's one of my favorites back then.
So I assume, Pops, you were a fan of Career Opportunities then?
I was.
With her.
And what's funny is I was just, this is way back in the day, when that movie came out, I was just starting a job at Target. That movie was filmed at Target. And so I was literally starting my job like 2 days after I seen that movie. So, of course, my job at Target was nothing like that, but kind of ironic.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. So let me ask my first question. Are there any of these labels you're pissed off that they're already eliminated? Me,
Imprint.
I'm pissed. Synopsis. I love Synopsis. I'm crying at that. But they battled Second Sight, so that was like a lose-lose. It was just not going to happen. Imprint, huh? Yeah.
Imprint, big time. Imprint's a fantastic label, man. I know they're from Australia. A lot of people don't really know that much about them yet. But everything they got is quality, man. Everything I've got from them.
They got beat to Kino, so that was a tough match.
And that's fair. Kino is probably my second or third favorite label. Probably third favorite label. I have no problem with that. Kino's awesome.
Yeah. Andy, Jess, are you guys missing any labels? No?
Well, Warner Archive has a lot of great stuff in their collection. So that one was a little tough to see go, but it is what it is. But I can't remember who they were going up against though.
Warner Archive drew Arrow Video and Round.
Oh yeah, then that was done. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and
catch
the chat here, Terrell. Okay, let me see here. I try to run through everybody's questions. I don't like to ignore anybody. I know sometimes it's easier to run through it, but I want to make sure I catch up on anybody. Indeed, the Vanishing, okay. Grindhouse releasing is awesome. Yeah, I know. Not to be confused with Grindhouse Video. I apologize. I always get it mixed up because I always order from them. So, all right. So Terrell says, "Yay, Jess finally had a title." Yeah. No, the thing with the eliminated titles is, not everybody's gonna have those, but we'll get to them. The next 8 coming here definitely have some titles. The discount PM retailers are popping up right and left. All right. MVD is confusing a little bit. Yep. Unearthed Films is an MVD sub label. Try and run through these here. There's at least 2 funny parts in Ricky O. All right. Let's see here. The Urban Legends release was good. Yep, absolutely. That was 88 films. Now, Pops, do you have all those box sets as well?
What for 88 films?
Yeah.
No, I don't have all of them. No.
Gotcha.
88 films. I probably only have
Yeah, I love
maybe 10 releases by then, maybe 15.
Yep.
I just got those recently.
Yeah, Hollow Note's got that on the head. Ken is in here. What's up, Ken? Appreciate you stopping in. Alrighty.
What's going on, Ken?
Yeah, he can't stop. He says, "Hey, Kenny Levels, he can't stop." Look at that. Yep. Yeah, everybody seemed to grab that Changeling, and then they announced it on 4K. So,
Yeah.
but Ken has said before we need to spend right or the 4K, right? So, favorite number is 4K. Probably, absolutely. What's up? The Changeling is great. I'm trying to catch up on these stats here. Alrighty. 7 is really getting stupid with their pricing. It's ridiculous. I popped in Hug Trivia, but I had to leave when no one got the question about the fly correct. You'll have to tell us what the question was. I've only watched the Tracks version of Silent Rage. I've got to call them out when they're fucking up. What's up, guys? Just subbed to Jess and Fish. Already had you covered, Bob and Pop. Awesome, Dell. Appreciate that. Hey, Anthony. Heart and Souls is great. Yep. What's up, Holland? Let's keep going through here. I'm trying to catch up. There's a lot here. Appreciate you guys commenting, though. Everybody that jumps in the comment section every week, because without you guys, it'd be just the 3 or 4 of us talking. So it's always nice when you guys are in here. Appreciate you showing up. My buddies Chris is in here. Always appreciate you in here. We've got Culture in here. Hey, what's going on, man? Basement Blues, Tony, Nick Nolte had some great films. Nick Nolte was great.
Yeah, man, he still is.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, he's one of the best.
Now, I know you pulled Warrior in your live stream, and that was just Mike says, "What's up, everyone?" Yeah. Yes, sir, MVD. Yeah, you pulled Warrior. Nick Nolte's best performance, in my opinion.
His performance nobody talked about it, man.
No,
his performance was great, man. When he had his breakdown in the hotel room, that's some of the best acting he's ever done.
I got goosebumps right now, man.
Yeah.
So my dad's not a drinker, and he wanted me to do something for his bachelor party because I was going to be his best man, and I was like, "You want to go see Warrior?" So I took him to Warrior. I think mini golf or something like that because he's not a drinker, so. And he's older now, but yeah, we went to see Warrior, and honestly, that was back in 2011, I think, or something like that. And
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that was one of our favorite movies of all time, honestly.
Yeah,
absolutely love that movie. Yeah, so in case you guys don't know, Pops is doing a live stream on his channel right now. Every 2 weeks, you're doing it on Saturday.
Yeah, we're trying to do it every other Saturday. We're doing from 1970 to 2020, and there's like me and 3 other guys are on there. And what we're doing is we're taking a 5-year span, and everybody's picking 5 movies apiece. Their 5 favorite from that span, and we're going backwards from 2020 to 1970 because the further back you go, the better the movies get.
Yeah,
in my opinion, I'm an old guy.
Yeah,
and so our last stream will be like 1970 to 1975 or whatever. And at the very end, we're going to take a compilation of all the movies that we picked, and we're going to do our top 5 of each one of those. That'll be the last episode.
You might see Last House on the Left on his list in the 70s. I don't know, maybe. Are you a fan or no, Pops?
I am a fan. I am. And there's a chance. I don't know if it'll make the cut. We'll see. I don't know. There's a lot of them back then, man.
Yeah. Is Dead and Buried in the Shelves, Jess?
What?
Let's see here. Oh, this comment right here. Hollow Note said Dead and Buried is Dead and Buried in the Shelves.
Yep. I know exactly where it's at. It's behind this right there. That
and
shelf.
It's got a, if you got the slip with it too, I think it's got a no, that one doesn't have a lenticular slip cover. The 4Ks did. Let's see. Hey, Tony, just trying to catch up. I'm almost caught up here. Synops. Okay, this comment right here, Anthony. Yeah, Synops kills it with their steel books.
They do.
Yeah, absolutely love them. But you got to be careful when displaying them because there is a ton of nudity on those things. I found out the hard way with that. I just took it out of the shrink wrap, and there was disc nudity. They had booklet nudity. They had steelbook nudity and the slip cover. I was like, they got nudity on everything here. So yeah, you got to be careful with those ones. Hey, Brian, appreciate you popping in. Let's see here. I put a yellow case on Kill Bill Volume 1. Let's see here. Movies with Ryan. What's up? Great panel tonight. Appreciate you popping in.
What's up,
All
Ryan?
right, we're just about caught up here. Derek's in here. Nick is a legend right here. Sexiest man alive is Nick Nolte. All right. Andy, do you agree with that? Sexiest man alive, Nick Nolte?
Well, maybe back in the day, well, not so much anymore, but yeah, he probably had his time. Oh, absolutely.
You love nudity, Bob. Okay, all right. Let's see. Snobs killed my Kendrick Steelbook Cliff. I thought, really? So with Synopsis Films, they bubble wrap all of my stuff, and then they put a fragile sticker on it. I got everything perfect. That's too bad.
Yeah, Bob, you need to go back and watch one of our live streams. He shows that steelbook off. It's pretty bad. It's like somebody ran over like 4 times with a car. It's pretty comical. I have to find the link and send it to you.
I wonder what happened with that because they ship mine really well. Laugh out loud. Okay, all right. So let's get into the fun stuff here. So we have got a lot to talk about here. We've got 8 labels. So basically the way we're going to do this, it's not going to be any competitive matchups tonight. We're going to just do it for fun because Pops has got every title in the world. So it wouldn't be very fun for anybody else. But let's see here. So I'm going to name the matchup. So number 1 seed versus 5 seed. We got Arrow Video and Vestron. And the count of 3, what I'm going to do every time is I'm going to tell them to pull the label that they want to win. Don't worry about if you pull one that's an underdog, okay? What I want you to do is make sure you pull the title you want to win and then talk about it, sell it, tell us why it should win. We'll go in a circle, and then once we finish up with that, we'll go over the other titles here. So number 1 seed versus 5 seed. If you got your title, go ahead and pull it out in 3, 2, 1. What do you want to win?
4, 1, and 5?
Arrow Video versus Vestron.
Oh, I thought you were just using that as an example.
Oh, no, that's the title. Yep, those are the labels. 3, 2, 1, go ahead. So we've got Arrow Video.
Pulled all 3.
Arrow Video, Arrow Video, Arrow Videos. Everybody, Arrow Video. All right, then. Go ahead, Pop. Start it off. Talk about the titles.
Just this one or all of them that I pulled?
Oh, you can talk about them all. Go right ahead, and then we're going to get to Justin.
I'm going to go through these real fast. This one here, because it's badass. I mean, come on. It's Killer Clowns. What can I say? A lot of fun. This release is fantastic. So, big fan of this one. Special features on this. You can't beat it. And I pulled Demons 1 and 2.
Ooh.
With a slide-out box. And then you get the cases on the inside. Shit. Stuff's dropping down everywhere.
Yeah, don't.
And you got the nice book here. This comes with a golden ticket. Have you ever seen the movie?
Yeah.
So, really fun release there. So, as far as packaging goes, I mean, Vestron don't really stand a chance, in my opinion. Hills Have Eyes 1 and 2. For Freddy. Great West Craven movies. Real fast. Weird Science. I got to show these real fast. I'm being quick. I got special slips made for the Thing.
Ooh.
And the 4K of Pitch Black. And of course, you got the Burbs. The Burbs. That's enough right there. And you got the house box up. I'm done.
Oh, nice.
That house box. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Let me. Derek said. Okay, so Mike says that your steelbook was crushed by the mailman. Maybe. Let's see here. Derek, Vestron is probably my favorite Blu-ray only label. Great cult classics for an even greater price, but almost nobody can rival Arrow. You know what? He's right. And the nice thing about Vestron, have we ever seen many of their Blu-rays come to 4K yet, or any of them? I haven't.
No, that's one good thing about them. Yes,
that is one nice thing. And he's right. I mean, you get a slipcover and it's like $12, 11, and you get a digital copy too on their new stuff. So Vestron, I mean, they're not going to take that Arrow, but
they're easy to collect. They're inexpensive. They got good titles, fun movies.
And they're in stores. They're usually at Best Buy or Walmart every once in a while too. So I'm selling Vestron a little bit. But go ahead, Jess. Sorry about that.
What? Wait.
Oh, go ahead and talk about your Arrow titles.
Oh, Hellraiser, one of my favorite. Legend. This is my favorite since I was a kid. And Crimson Peak, one of my more favorite Gothic movies. So I pulled this one. And I have more, but I don't feel like pulling them out because then all of my movies will fall.
I hear that. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to put them away, too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jess, is Hellraiser one of your favorite franchises or no?
Top 5, yes.
Top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited about the new one?
Yes, because it's more closer to the book. I haven't read the book, but I listened to the audio book read by Clive Barker, so I'm really looking forward to because the Hell Priest is supposed to be female, so I'm actually looking forward to it based off of his book.
I was just gonna say, I know some people are unhappy that it's a
I know, but
playing.
this is this is what we got like in the 80s, but I think more people that are more true fans of the book, like myself, are looking forward to that because it is, Clive Barker gave his blessing on it. He's producing it, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited.
And I know Hulu's putting it out, right? So
I believe so.
We might get it this year. All right, Andy, go ahead, take it away.
All right. Well, for me, this first one, I love this. This steelbook is fantastic. It's Elvira, Mistress of the Dark steelbook. Looks amazing. This movie's a lot of fun. If you've never seen this, Elvira, queen of the B movies. So I love that. This steelbook is fantastic. The Last Starfighter was one of the first movies I remember seeing in the theaters as a kid. This movie did not age well, the graphics and stuff, but still, CGI when it first started, it's a bit boxy, very boxy, but yeah, still a lot of fun. Great fun movie. True Romance is probably one of my top 5 movies of all time. I love this, and then the steelbook is fantastic. So
that's just his favorite actor, right? Christian Slater.
I love these two. I can quote this movie back and forth, front and back. I just love this thing. Love this movie.
I love Christian Slater, especially in the 90s. He was in Wind Talkers. I really liked him in that too. I'll watch anything with Christian Slater.
That True Romance release was my number 1 release of 2021. When I did my 2021 video, my favorite releases, that was number 1.
And you ended up getting the US one too, then?
No, actually I got the
UK.
I didn't get the one he got, I got the other one. More pastel looking hard box.
Yeah, yep. They did
I don't remember which one that was, but that's the one I grabbed.
Yeah, the 4K.
I think that might have been the UK release.
You might be grabbing it. That one.
Yes, that was the one I got.
Yeah, didn't even open it yet. Look at that.
Fantastic, man. That was just great.
Yeah, no, True Romance was good. I watched it a couple years ago, and the 4K transfer was excellent. So, I think Wild Things might be my favorite release of the year so far.
It's a strong contender, that's for sure.
And look, I keep saying this, but if Wild Things can get a 4K, can we get a 4K from Cruel Intentions from Arrow Video? I'd appreciate that.
That's possible.
Cruel Intentions is one of my favorite films of all time. So
they got to release the Blu-ray first, and then 3 months later you'll get your 4K.
That's why they do it now.
Yeah,
we got to buy the Blu-ray so we can buy the 4K.
Well, they got the Blu-ray, but it's out of print.
Yeah, the Blu-ray is out of print. So
yeah,
you're probably talking about Arrow Video releasing a Blu-ray. Then you're gonna get the 4K, like Ken says too. So spend the money on the blue, and you'll get a 4K. So
all
right, go ahead and show off some Vestrons.
I just pulled four of my favorites. Absolutely love this movie here. That girl there, I know she's a damn crazy demon, but she's hot as hell. So I love this movie, love the artwork. This movie here, if you have not seen it, this is a great Nick Nolte movie. Absolutely love it. I watched it back in the day, and I think it's a Walter Hill movie. I'm a big Walter Hill fan, and I think I liked it more now than I did when it first came out. Just absolutely great movie. Yeah, check it out. It's got a great cast in it too.
That was really good.
Maximum Overdrive. I mean, come on, man. This movie here, I know everybody hates on it. Absolutely love this movie. I watched it a bazillion times growing up.
I love that.
I'm not even going to call it a guilty pleasure. This is just a damn good movie. How can you
hate on that movie? That movie's awesome.
Everybody does, man. This movie's I like it more and more every time I watch it.
Yeah, I have a fun time.
That artwork, man, is just badass.
Oh yeah,
man. That truck is iconic. You know.
Oh yeah.
AC/DC.
This is the last one I grabbed, the Warlock Collection.
Gotcha.
Honestly, I've only seen the part 1. I grew up watching part 1. I haven't watched the others yet, but part 1's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
That's what I picked.
I actually forgot to. I'm curious if I didn't go over my Arrow title. I pulled out just one of each just to talk about. But has anyone seen this? Because I didn't see this yet.
No, I own it.
I have not.
I haven't seen it yet. No.
I don't know. Maybe the people in the comment section will let us know. That's what I love the comment section for. The chat is they'll let you know what they've seen and what they haven't. So, go ahead, Jess. Any Vestron titles?
Yeah. I don't know if I should talk about them because Pops pulled them.
I'll go right ahead.
Maximum Overdrive. I mean, that whole beginning scene where he's just riding his bike through and he's like seeing all the people dead. I mean, ever since I was little, this is mine and my sister's favorite movie to watch. I pulled Shopping Mall. I haven't seen it, but I mean, it just looks ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but it's fun.
Warlock, another one of my other sister and my movie that we like to watch. I've seen only the first two, Warlock and Warlock the Armageddon, but I haven't seen the third one because it doesn't have Julian Sands in it anymore. So I pass on the third one.
Yeah.
We're all pulling the same titles. Jess, I got the same title you just pulled. Hey, you know what I say though is what's the saying? Two great minds think alike. Well, how about four great minds think alike? All right.
It's even better.
Andy,
I'm gonna change it up on you guys.
All right.
I got Little Monsters here, little Howie Mandel, Fred Savage. I love this movie growing up as a kid. It was just a lot of fun. Yeah, the makeup on the monsters is really, really good. I love the practicals on them. And then Dream a Little Dream. This is an 80s, 90s kids. You know, if you were an 80s or 90s kid, you love the Haim and the Feldman. You love the Coreys. This was a lot of fun. I love this movie. And actually, Haim was usually the star, but in this one, it was Feldman's movie with little Meredith Salinger. And Jason Robards, Piper Laurie played the older characters. This is a lot of fun. I love this movie. Let's see. Yeah. And then I guess these were when they started doing the digital copies. The first couple of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Little Monsters was the first one after, I think, a 2-year break, right, Pops?
I believe so. Was it 2 years or a year? It might have been 2 years.
What number is Maximum Overdrive?
It is 17.
17. And is Little Monsters 18?
19.
Okay, so one came, but Shivers, I think, was 18.
Yeah, Shivers and Little Monsters came out at the same time, I think. They were both released the same day, I think.
Is 18.
So 18.
Yeah.
So Shivers and Little Monsters came out the same day, but there was like I think a 24 or 26 month break between number 17 and 18. Maximum Overdrive. Yeah, we all thought they were kind of dead.
When those two came out, I went back and got the old titles.
Yeah,
you know, be the completionist I am, and then I had to find some slipcovers. But for the most part, they were pretty easy to find.
Yeah, and you could still, if anybody's looking for those Vestron tables, try Amazon, because honestly, I got lucky. I got like you could get Maximum Overdrive on Amazon, so don't go into eBay.
Now that slip for Maximum Overdrive was pretty pricey. That's the only slip I've seen that kind of is a little nuts. But,
we got it for my buddy Magic Hands, the guy. Like, what is that? Bring It On, Spirit Fingers, like Magic Hands. But we got it for like, he got 2 of them at Target, and he gave me one of them for like $20, and they both came with a slipcover.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, because we were about to spend like $60 on eBay for them, you know, and then we were like, let's try Amazon. So, my title I'm gonna pull is look at that, Shopping Mall. Okay. This movie, I don't care what anybody says. This movie is tons of fun. I love this movie.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, it's such a good time. Shopping Mall is so much fun. It's got a really fun cast too. But it's fast paced. It's not boring at all. So if you're looking for, fast paced, anything like that, it's a lot of fun. So.
Now, number 2 on the line, Blood Diner. I didn't pull Blood Diner. I am not a fan of that movie, and I know there's probably a lot of people that are. But that Blood Diner did not work for me. The only funny part about Blood Diner that I enjoyed, because it tried to be a horror comedy, and the comedy just didn't land. But the guy puts the girl's head in like a fryer, like a French fryer, and she pops out, her head's a big hush puppy. It's like a big brown hush puppy, and that one scene alone is worth watching the movie because it's hilarious. Other than that, it's pretty cheesy.
Is that one kind of like a cannibal movie, right?
Yeah, it is. And they try to be like they really go over the top with some of the comedy, and the comedy just didn't work for me. And I usually like a horror comedy; it's my favorite. But that one just didn't. It didn't do it for me.
Let's see if I could catch up. The thing with Vestron is everyone seems to forget their first 20 titles or so. Or somewhere around, they weren't. Yeah, they were like $30, I think, when they first came out. So, but most people didn't collect them then. So, that's true, Brian. But they're still solid releases. Vestron is lackluster transfers. Yeah, maybe that's not the best thing about them for sure. Let's see here. Oh, definitely, I own a nice. Let's see here. I got the Arrow Limited Edition 4K of The Hills Have Eyes because Hamilton Books had it for only $22. That's a crazy good deal. And I love The Hills Have Eyes, the original. Are you guys a fan of it or
man.
no?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a huge fan of them.
Yep. Best round packs in the features for the price, though. Definitely, they include digital copies. Yep. Hamilton is getting everyone their cheaper. Yep. That True Romance Steelbook is nice. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm with Tony on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Magic Hands. Christian Slater is a professional at dying in movies. He dies in like he does. What's with that? But he didn't, as spoiler alert here, but he didn't die in True Romance. He just lost an eye or whatever.
I was going to say, he's like the Sean Bean, his generation.
He didn't die in Robin Hood.
Okay. I haven't seen that one. But,
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Oh, yeah. Great movie. Great movie. Yeah.
So is the new Robin Hood a remake of that then?
I've never seen the new Robin Hood.
I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
There's so many forms of that one. Who was that? Russell Crowe did one, or Gerard Butler, and then Taron Egerton. Russell Crowe, and then Taron Egerton just did one recently with Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
It's just a retelling. I mean, it's been done a gazillion times.
Errol Flynn from back in the day. Yeah.
Brian said Cruel Intentions Blu-ray. I'm actually a big fan of. I like the sequel to Cruel Intentions as well with Amy Adams. I didn't even know who that was when I first watched that.
I didn't even know. I haven't watched the sequels.
Oh yeah, there's like 3, I think, but there's 4 Wild Things out there. The 4th one's called Wild Things Foursome. So, yeah, they don't stop making those little. I've seen Dead End Driving. Cool. Thank you for letting me know. I have to check that one out. It looked pretty cool. Shivers is 18. The Extreme Prejudice transfer looks really good. And the slipcover is badass. And that's Nick Nolte at a younger age, too. So, Blood Diner is great. Uh-oh. So,
I knew he was going to pop up there. He knows I don't like that movie.
All right, let's see here. So, I'm going to go through the next one. So, the next 2 are going to be Vinegar Syndrome and Second Sight films. So, when you guys have your titles and your one that you want to pull and you want to see win, I will go ahead and count down 3.
All right, hold on.
Let you guys get. Jess, do you have a couple of these or no?
Of what?
Vinegar Syndrome or Second Sight?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I like Second Sight a lot. I'm gonna put the record out there. I'm not a huge fan of Vinegar Syndrome. I mean, I'll buy some of their stuff. They got the best packaging out there, probably, but their transfers are good. But I do not like most of their movies, so I can't do it.
I don't like the fact that I've got to spend $15 for the slipcover. Just to have that. Yeah. Although they are great, especially some of the ones like the Cloak and Dagger, the Beastmaster one when it first came out, had the metal clasp on there that just slaps the magnet, slaps shut. Oh yeah, those are cool. Absolutely, I like that. But
Magic Hands, one of his favorite releases is New York Ninja because they got the huge. It's like a house that folds open like that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna count down 3, 2, 1, and I'll let you guys pull out which one you want to win. Let's see who's got who. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's see what you got. Vinegar Syndrome, Second Sight. He's got nothing over there. Okay, that's okay. All right, let me go ahead and pull mine because what was the titles here? Vinegar Syndrome or Second Sight? Yeah, I'm definitely pulling this one right here. So I'm going Second Sight as well.
I don't have Second Sight, so Vinegar Syndrome wins by default.
By default, yep, I got you. All right, this guy's got Dawn of the Dead over here.
Yeah, man, this I'm actually pretty new to Second Sight. I have been collecting Vinegar Syndromes. I feel like a traitor. But these last few releases I've got from them, they're some of the best I got in my collection, in my opinion. I'm not going to go through. I mean, I guess I can real fast, but I'll do it on this first one here. But this one here, you get the novelization of the movie. So nice touch. You get the nice hard box here of the. I think this is the novelization. What the hell is this? Anyway, you get that, which I'm not sure what the difference between these two are. I'm sure Brian can tell me out there in the comments.
I think one is a novelization and one is something like that. And
of course, you get the just great packaging. I mean, it's just second to none. And don't get me wrong, I love Vinegar Syndrome's packaging, but the problem is there's just too many misses on the movies for me. They do have some I do really like, but overall, everything I've got from Second Sight, I've been 100% satisfied. So, unfortunately, I had to pick them.
Oh, they're so good.
I mean, they're so good.
Now, who would you have voted? Who did you vote?
Oh,
now, did you vote for Did you vote for Synops or Second Sight this past week?
I actually didn't vote. Sorry, I didn't vote. Sorry, I didn't vote. I know I'm bad. I'm bad.
Nice. Okay, all right. Let's see here. All right, go ahead, Jess. You got. Yep, you said Vinegar Syndrome.
Drop Dead Fred, Fade to Black, and Jack Frost.
Jack Frost. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you a fan of Jack Frost?
I have yet to watch this. I didn't even know that this was a horror movie until like a few years ago because I was like, what? I thought they were talking about the one with Michael Keaton. I'm like, that's not a horror movie.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
And then everybody's always talking about the shower scene with what's her name?
Shannon Elizabeth.
Yes, Shannon Elizabeth. So I'm like, so it's on my to watch list.
Yeah, he has sex with her in the shower. It might be considered forced, but yeah. It's interesting because the snowman has sex with the woman in the shower, but Jack Frost's fun. Check it out in Christmas, like December this year for sure. I pulled The Witch. I have not opened this yet, so we've got it right here.
Such a great release, man.
Is it The Vitch? Is that how you pronounce it? I guess I don't know.
They talk about the special features back in the day. The old script, whatever. A lot of times for W's, they would do 2 V's. I don't know why.
Gotcha.
But
I was not a fan, and I told you this in the chat in your last live stream on Saturday night. I hated Lighthouse, so sorry. Like I'm a little wary on The Witch because I didn't like Lighthouse. So
you've never seen The Witch, and you bought that box set?
Yeah, no, it was expensive too. But
to be honest with you, I had watched The Witch one time before. But I was half asleep. I didn't have subtitles on. You need subtitles on for that movie. I do. I've watched it twice in 3 days. I absolutely love it. It's probably my top 20 horror movies of all times.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's nothing like The Lighthouse.
No.
I hated really The Witch.
I love The Witch.
I hated it. But I'm gonna watch it one more time. I'll give it a second try.
First time I watched it, I watched about halfway into it. I couldn't get into it.
Jess, did you like Northman or The Lighthouse?
Did I what?
Did you like The Lighthouse or Northman?
I haven't seen those.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and those are his 3 films. So, yeah, I'm with Pops. Like, so I'm trying to collect all Second Sight stuff. So I'll buy it even if I haven't seen it. I'll get around to it at some point. I blind buy so many damn movies. Andy, nothing. Okay, I'll show off one Vinegar Syndrome. Like I said, not the biggest fan of Vinegar Syndrome. But they got incredible packaging. But yeah, this kind of folds open like this. And then this slip, so it's like a hard box right here. And yeah, so you could probably sell this too, Pops, for like, I don't know, $100 probably. And I know Mel is a huge fan of Roddy. Is it Roddy Piper?
Roddy.
Yeah. So Mel over at it's a killer podcast, My Killer Podcast. She's a big fan of him. So let's see. That is everything from that side of the bracket. We've got 4 more labels to discuss. Let's go ahead and pull that sheet out here. So I will let you guys go ahead and get your titles, your picks here. I'm going to catch up with the chat right now. Let's see here. Derek says, I've fallen in love with Vinegar Syndrome, but Second Sight does amazing work. This is honestly the only pairing that would make me have to think. Yeah, it's a tough one. New York Ninja is better than that LA AIDS jabber. Can you speak on that, Pops? Did you watch that one yet?
Don't ask me about LA AIDS jabber. Might be the worst movie ever made.
Really?
The worst movie I've ever put in my player. It's absolute hot garbage. Now that being said, the Necrophiles was a damn blast.
Really?
It's campy. It's stupid. Don't go in expecting anything. But it's one of these movies got to be funny. They got to be like so bad they're enjoyable. They're fun to watch. Necrophiles hit it on all cylinders. LA Jabber was absolute garbage, dude. Don't buy it. Don't waste your time.
Let's see. All right. Well, hold on, because we were talking about this recently. I got that Suburban Sasquatch, and then
that's coming in tomorrow. I got Suburban Sasquatch coming in tomorrow. Now the first one, the bloody muscle bodybuilder, whatever. That was good.
Bodybuilder in hell, yeah.
You'll probably enjoy that one. I mean, there's a lot of Evil Dead ripoffs in that. That was a fun time. It was good. But out of those first 3 that I watched from that line, Necrophiles 100 times better than the other 2.
Gotcha. It's a flying baby, right? The flying fetus.
It's a fantastic flying baby. It's so funny. So freaking funny, man. It's just a doll. It's a doll just flying around, and that doll's hauling ass, dude. It's so funny, man. It's so funny.
You know, I got the needle that came with the LAH jabber because I got.
I didn't get any of the props. I got the condom with that came with necrophiles,
Yeah.
but I didn't get the needle and I didn't get the weight. The first one came with the weight. I didn't get none of that crap.
You got a condom?
No,
I hope it's not expired, at least.
It says on the inside, it says not for
Let's
human
see here.
use or whatever, for fun only. Whatever it says.
On the bag for the needle, it says the virus not included.
Right.
But yeah, it's, it's a pen, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's see your screenplay. Okay, I know. Oh yeah, so that's movies with Ryan said screenplay. So I think your Dawn of the Dead was the screenplay, and then I think one is like a novelization or something like that, and then behind this maybe something like that. Brian says I couldn't tell you. Jack Frost has found the sequel only exists because so many people rented it by mistake thinking it was the Michael Keaton one. Yeah, I really that Michael Keaton one's not even on Blu-ray yet. So we need that one. I was a big fan of that. It's a requirement for Shannon Elizabeth to get naked in every movie she's in. It's in the contract. Everybody's seen American Pie by now, right? Let's see. I like The Northman, but didn't understand what was going on in the lighthouse. Whoever negotiated that contract was a smart man, Ryan said. Oh, geez. I don't know if that's a real thing, though. Hell Comes to Frogtown is great. That slip is worth billions. I haven't seen that. Hell Comes to Frogtown, but Magic Hand says laugh out loud. Let's catch up here. It's a fantastic flying baby.
Yeah. Well, fun.
Did it come with the shake weight? No. My bloody bodybuilder. Try to say that 5 times. That's hard. Yeah. Awesome. I appreciate you being here. All right. Awesome. Francis stopped in. Gore, welcome to the party. Yeah, thank you for being here. All right, let's get into the next 2 labels. So if you pulled them out here, I'm going to go ahead.
We're not going to show our vinegar titles?
No, did I not let you show your Vinegar Syndrome titles? I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I apologize.
I just real fast.
Pops, I'm sorry.
One of the best things I've ever put out. Love this movie. You haven't seen it, you got to get it. Make sure you put the kids to bed. This ain't for everybody. Just to be warned. Madman had to grab that slip when they did the sale recently. Love the slip. So don't get me wrong, I do love Vinegar Syndrome. It's just I'm being more choosy about what I pick up. One of my favorite box sets they put out.
Oh wow.
I
So
got the
really nice looking set, individual cases. And this is one of those slaughter boxes, whatever they call it.
Yep.
Or slaughterhouse.
Is that guy's name Buddy, is it, right? Buddy, I think.
Yeah. And Beastmaster, one of the 4Ks. This is a great release. So, love that. Grew up on that movie. And, of course, I love this movie here, Thriller. Grab that one. That's what I pulled out.
Pops, you hooked up Brian with that slip box for Hell Comes to Frogtown?
Yeah, he had sent me some stuff recently, and I knew he really wanted that. He's a huge Vinegar Syndrome guy. And Brian's a good buddy of mine. And I knew that he missed out on that box. And so I was going to sell it, and I was like, no, I can't do that. So I ended up sending it to him. Just kind of thank you being a buddy.
If you're not following Brian Goes Blue, go check out his channel. He's got a great channel.
Yeah, man, he's a great guy. He's also doing that live stream with me.
Yep.
Him in Category 3 and me. It's in the chat. They're both doing it with me.
Yeah, super nice guy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
All right, so that is everything. Nobody had the second site. Okay, so Fish, he chose not to talk about those labels. All right. I'm sorry here. Let me get back to the full screen here. Okay, so the next one is going to be Scream Factory and Kino. I'm going to count down 3, and then I'll let you guys pull out which one you want to win. So this is a big one. This is tough.
Man.
Scream Factory and Kino. This is really tough. So let me go ahead and start by. You said it's not that tough. Oh,
it ain't that tough. Come on, man.
Hold on. I got to see what you have to say about this. Okay, on 3, 2, 1, go ahead. He's pulling Scream Factory. I thought Kino was one of your favorites, Pops.
No, I got everything on Scream Factory. I love Kino, but come on, man. Scream Factory's what got me into all this crap anyway.
I was going to say, you should know he's going to pull Scream Factory.
Yeah, I figured you'd pull Scream Factory, but damn, Kino's good too. All right, I think Scream Factory is going to win this one, but all right, so go ahead, Pops, talk about your Scream Factory. Did you pull all 7 something titles?
I did not pull every one, but bear with me. I'm gonna go through these really, really fast. This is my favorite boutique label by far. I got Creepshow. I got the Amityville box set.
Yeah.
I just got this in today, so I'm going to show it. I got the 4K of Cat People. Not my favorite movie, but it just came in. I got the Chucky Steelbook. This movie here, if you've never seen this, go out and watch it now. This movie's fantastic. This is one of their underrated standalone releases. The Clovefitch Killer. This is a great, great movie. That's a high recommend. This is based on a true story. If you like animal attack movies, this one here is one of the better ones you're going to see. It's based on a true story. It's intense. If you thought the bear scene and the Revenant was hardcore, go watch this. It's a really, really good movie.
No, Backcountry was really good.
Yeah. And one of my favorite artworks they did, one of my favorite horror comedies ever. And I'll show these at the same time to speed it up. Had to pull these here. These are fantastic. A lot of fun. Cheesy, but fun. And my favorite horror movie of all time, had to pull that one. That's what I got.
All right, let's see. Catch up with these. Everybody's talking about Pops over here. Pops, awesome. Let's see. Amityville said is really cool. Pops the man. Supposedly, LA Jewel says you are his real dad.
Okay. Come on. I got 4 kids. 5 don't matter. Come on.
I think he's.
I can write you off my taxes next year. All my kids are grown now, so my taxes suck now. Used to be good back in the day.
That's the same one that said he was the LA age jabber back in the 70s or something like that. So,
right.
Pops, great picks. Yep. All right. Yeah, absolutely great picks. All right, so we got Kino. Jess has got. All right, so defend Kino. Talk about why they should win.
I don't know. I just picked them because they're the underdog on this one.
Yeah.
But again, we got Christian Slater. I don't know where
Untamed
Heart. Pop's favorite. Career Opportunities. And one of my favorites, Desperately Seeking Susan. Susan with Madonna. But yeah. I mean, I just think they have a bigger catalog that I would buy from and I love my horror, but sometimes I just think that Scream Factory is a little overpriced for what you get.
Yeah, they do put out some good gems, but they've been.
I can't argue with that.
They've been pissing people off lately because they have had quality control issues. They spelt the title wrong for one of their movies. Then the Craft had issues, and then they had the issue with the Army of Darkness pre-orders. And then what did they just have a new problem recently? What somebody was complaining? Oh, Red Dawn has the wrong Dolby Atmos on the back of it. So,
and Child's Play had Dolby Atmos, but they didn't say that on the back.
Yeah, so
and Red Dawn said Dolby Atmos and didn't have Dolby Atmos,
but it's not. So they've been having a lot of quality control issues, pissing people off lately. Yeah.
So is everybody else.
Yeah, I went Kino for the same reasons as Jess. The catalog is larger. They've got some great stuff in here. Some old stuff that they are started putting on 4K. Some Like It Hot. I love this. I've never seen this before. I just watched this for the first time on the 4K, and I love this. This was a lot of fun. Another great one. I watched this. I got and they have great sales. Their sales are fantastic. I love Kino sales.
They do.
Their sales feel like sales.
Oh, absolutely. I have $5 for Blu-rays. Oh, I can't beat it. So this one was a lot of fun. The Art of Love with Dick Van Dyke, James Garner. This was a lot of fun. If you've never seen it, I suggest checking this out. Dick Van Dyke is an artist, and James Garner is his flatmate. And Dick Van Dyke accidentally goes over a bridge, and he thinks he killed himself. So James Garner thinks he killed himself, and he starts selling off his artwork because he thinks he's dead. So tries to get some money for it. And then he come to find out Dick Van Dyke comes back, and then just hilarity ensues. It's a lot of fun. This movie's a lot of fun. So check that out if you haven't seen The Art of Love. Let's see. The last one I want to talk about though is Puppet Masters. I know you, Bob, love The Faculty is one of your favorite movies. It's also one of mine. They actually reference not this movie, but the book Puppet Masters by Robert Heinlein. They actually say that Invasion of the Body Snatchers ripped off Robert Heinlein's The Puppet Masters. So if you've never seen The Puppet Masters, check this one out. It's a lot of fun. It's got Donald Sutherland. he was in Invasion of the Body Snatchers back in the 70s. So, yeah.
So not to be mistaken with Puppet Master.
No,
Right.
not to be mistaken. Yeah. But
And
I've heard
also-
about 5 people recommend that movie, and I just picked it up on recommendations. I haven't watched it yet, but
And it's got
Kino has reversible artwork
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
the reversal artwork. Yeah, absolutely.
Back, you got that one.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're very interesting. They do sometimes 3 different artworks. You got a slip cover, sometimes 2 different reversible artworks. Sometimes you don't get any. Sometimes, yeah. So it's very interesting the way they do that. But I love the way Kino puts a black spine on all their labels.
Oh,
You got the KL at the top. Yep,
yeah.
it's just very good.
I have a new one. Where is it? Right up here. I just bought this new Kino release. Actually, let me open it because it does have a slip cover.
Go ahead and do an unboxing for us, Jess.
Yeah, live unboxing.
It's got the girl. I don't even know how to pronounce her name, but she was the waitress in Twin Peaks.
Ooh, I'm dangerous tonight. Yeah, that just came out.
Yeah, so I got this one, and I didn't even check to see if it has reversible artwork. No, this one doesn't. But yeah, I just got this one in from Amazon. But yeah, it's one of, and it does have a slipcover. So.
I mean, Kino does so many releases. I mean,
Mhm.
you know,
that's why one of the reasons why I got it was a Toby Hooper directed film.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, see, I love Kino because I like Paramount as well lately because any company that puts stuff on Blu-ray for the first time ever, I'm always gonna like that. And Paramount's been doing that a ton. But
now don't get me wrong, Kino. I mean, I did vote for Screen Factory, but Kino is probably my number 2 favorite label, maybe right behind Imprint. Now shout out to Side Hustle Cinema. He made me in that slip there. He did a great job on that.
Oh, yep, I got that one.
But I got those 3. Love the Mad Max series. I love that artwork they did on the 4K.
Now,
This is a great movie.
You couldn't even tell that's a custom made cover.
No, he did a great job on that one. He really did.
Oh,
yeah.
You guys hit him up. Deep Star 6. This one kind of it came out at the same time as Leviathan and what's the other one? All 3 of them came out at one time. It was Deep Star 6, Leviathan, and
but The Abyss.
The Abyss. Thank you. The Abyss was James Cameron. Everybody wouldn't go see that. This was probably the least popular at the time when it came out in theaters. This movie was fantastic, a lot of fun.
That's so I pulled. I'll get into my Scream Factory, but like I pulled that as well right there.
Yeah, I love this movie.
And this is directed by the same director of The New Kids and Friday the 13th, Sean Cunningham.
Yes.
So
but The Abyss had the budget. It had the big name attached to it, big actors. But this is a lot of fun. Leviathan's a lot of fun too. I just grabbed that, so I wanted to show that one. I love Joaquin Phoenix. He's one of my favorites. I haven't seen this movie since it's probably been 20 years, but I remember it being a lot of fun.
Clay Pigeon.
And this is probably the cheesiest movie that I own, but also the most fun. Early Jean-Claude Van Damme, No Retreat, No Surrender. It's cheesy as hell, but it is so much fun.
Yeah.
A very underrated Stephen King movie, Needful Things.
Haven't seen
Big fan of that one, Ed Harris. And you talk about revenge movies. This is one of the greatest revenge movies. The villain you hate the worst. If you love a revenge movie, go watch this. This movie's fantastic.
Nice, you got to check that out.
Very underrated movie. That's what I pulled.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show my title that I want to win. It's got to be Scream Factory. Pops or Jess, have you seen this one yet?
I watched that last night. If you sent us that message, I watched it last night.
Okay, so I sent a group chat. I was going to talk about this one. I don't want to spoil it too much, but if you're worried, like this movie's hard not to talk about without talking about that ending, right?
Yeah, you can't really talk about that movie without spoiling it. Because I went in thinking it was something totally different, man.
Right,
like I said earlier, I really like an animal. I like an animal attack movie.
Let me ask you, Pops, were you a fan of it?
Yes. I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it.
I was bored out of my mind until the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But
I see you can't talk about it. You got to just go watch it.
That ending though, what in the world? The score, the music, and the anger.
It was a slow burn that paid. I like a slow burn if it has a good payoff. This one had
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that to take that turn that it did. I was like,
"Whoa!" That final shot, man, that was some creepy shit for a movie like this. I wasn't expecting that,
the scream at the end and the when she just
And the visual, that final shot, man, that was.
Oh
And
man,
dude,
oh yeah.
wow, was that not
I was expecting
incredible?
that. It was.
Oh my god! If we're not selling you on seeing this now, I'm gonna say I was not a fan of it though, because ultimately, like, I was waiting. I waited an hour, and I was like, when is something gonna happen? And I was invested. I just was waiting, but that ending, holy shit!
Yeah. It was
That'll
enough to
flip
keep
you
me
on your
interested. I was the same way. I kept waiting because this is fixing to happen. It's fixing to happen.
Yeah.
And yeah, it took
Right,
longer
yeah.
than I wanted it to. But when it happened, it was worth the wait. I thought.
Yeah, Jess, you got to check it out. It's not what you expect. It's slow, so if you don't like a slow burn, that one's a tough one to watch. But and it's.
I usually give a movie 30 minutes to get me like sunk in. If not, I'm not going to waste
Yeah.
my time. I'd
Okay,
rather
you're not going to make
find
it.
something
You're not
else.
going to make it on this
I
one.
don't
Takes
think.
longer.
Yeah, you got to wait an hour and 20 minutes for that one. That's
Okay.
why I couldn't
But-
watch it. So.
But yeah, but that payoff at the end is yeah.
Yeah, just even if you're gonna fast forward. Do you have? Any, of course, you got Scream Factory. Right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I do. I pulled one of my, because I'm a huge Wes Craven fan, so I got People Under the Stairs. I have way more than this, but I got that one, The Craft, and I pulled House on Haunted Hill.
Nice.
So yeah, I just pulled those 3
Okay.
for Scream Factory.
Something
Great
about Jess that she had shared with me a while back, and I was like, my respect level went to 100. Was when you told me A Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream were your 2 favorite films of all time, or favorite
Yeah.
horror films of all time.
Yeah, too fair.
And they're both Wes Craven. So I
Mhm.
love Wes Craven. He's kind of like my hero. So he's the reason I fell in love with horror movie to begin with. So yeah, I was like, awesome. Anybody I meet that says Scream is one of their favorites, I always have respect. So let's see what you got for Scream Factory.
All right, I grabbed a few of these. This is one of my favorite 80s horror movies, April Fool's Day. Amy Steele is the final girl in this. She was the final girl in Friday the 13th Part 2. So that's probably why she's one of my favorite final girls. She's the final girl in 2 of my favorite movies. April Fool's Day, this is a lot of fun. Single white female. Jennifer Jason Leigh is fantastic in this. She is nuts. Oh yeah. So
I had a
really,
friend that was recently living that out. I was like, I could direct a remake for you.
She's great. She's really psycho in this. I love that movie. Of course, have the new Child's Play 4K. I did watch this again recently. This looks fantastic. This was a lot of fun. I haven't had a chance to check out these special features yet. You know me, Bob. I love my special features. Love my commentary, so I haven't had a chance to do that. And then lastly, I love this remake, The Blob from 1988 with Shawnee Smith and Kevin Dillon. I love this movie. It's great. I don't know what else to say about it. Just a lot of fun. Really good.
The Blob's great. All right, I'm going to go ahead and show my Kino Lorber. Now, let me do a little defending of Kino Lorber here, because Tim is a massive fan of Kino Lorber, and he was recently advocating on why Kino Lorber should beat Scream Factory. So, with that being said, so, just so you guys know, don't just assume Scream Factory is the best. Kino's got some good stuff. But, yeah, I haven't seen this. So this one's good, Pops?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Gotcha.
Yeah, a lot of fun.
I gotta check that one out. I love the New Kids and I love Friday the 13th, so I gotta like that, right? And then Some Like It Hot. Somebody else pulled this, and somebody in the comment section recently talked about it. But yeah, I watched this in film class, so it's been like 15 years, so I gotta revisit that one for sure. But yeah, Some Like It Hot's great. So that is all the Kino I pulled. I just wanted to touch in on there. But yeah, so that's gonna be a pretty good matchup. I wouldn't be surprised if Kino gives Scream Factory a run for its money.
Oh man,
yeah,
that was a rough one. That was a rough one for me. That was a rough one for me.
They might. But yeah, so then the last 2 labels here, let me go ahead and catch up on the chat really quick. But you guys can pull out the last 2, Criterion and Shout Factory. Hey, party people, looking forward to the tournament. Pop, somebody's looking for that Return of the Living Dead.
Oh yeah, he hits me up all the time about it.
Yep. Hey, KB. Hey, Holland Oates. Yep. What's up, KB? Everybody. Yep. Welcome. I'm Pop's Flying Baby. Well, look at that. Yep. Some Like It Hot is a great movie. Yes, Francis, I agree. Let's bitch a lot more about Scream Factory, please.
He knows that I get all heated, whatever. So he's trying to get me riled up. He's also
really?
that's the other guy doing that stream with me, by the way.
How do you feel about these mistakes then? Pops, with Scream Factory?
Yeah, they're aggravating as hell, but I mean, every other label that I collect from has all had mistakes. Scream Factory gets the most flack because they make a lot of them, but they're also one of the bigger ones. Yeah, so everybody's talking about it. But I mean,
they're more frequent.
They're more frequent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
I think
I've got replacement
like...
discs for every label almost.
Well, I was gonna say because they're popping out stuff.
They're putting out stuff too fast, and their quality control sucks. But
Yeah, well, I was sold to Devon or Devon and Nick Stell. Yeah, I've always loved. Yeah, I know Fish. That was your guy right there. Yep, same Brian. Yep, yeah. The thing with Scream Factory for me in any label, I always tell people this: what you do to make the situation right is all that matters to me. You could screw up. Honestly, I understand it's frustrating, but everybody's going to make mistakes. It's how you, like, I don't want to say redeem yourself, but how you make the situation right. You know what I mean? It's like, if you get an order wrong, okay, are you going to send me a replacement? I understand it pissed people off with the whole Army of Darkness thing, but honestly, at least people got a $5 refund. So did anybody actually think they were going to give out a $50 movie that's worth $130? You know, like,
that wasn't ever going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
their mistakes are pretty stupid. I mean, they're mistakes that shouldn't happen. I do see that.
Better quality control.
It's just laziness and quality control.
Yep.
Or lack thereof.
On Haunted Hill, yes, Jaws. I gotta revisit that. I haven't watched it in ages. Fish coming with some great picks. Look at that. Yep. That bad. That's what Ken said right here. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Pops is soon inside the. I don't know what that means. Maybe Pops,
Yeah, we can't talk about it on this stream. That's a late night conversation. It's not as bad as it sounds. This guy makes some pretty obscure movies from overseas.
Okay.
And watch some of the live streams, and I think that Johnny actually showed some of his titles. That he sent Johnny a bunch of his movies he's made, and let's just say they're not safe for YouTube.
Okay. All right. So a couple things. Brian, you should definitely email them and get that $5 promo credit. I didn't order it, so I didn't get that. But this is a good one. Do you guys think they should fix that craft problem they had?
I haven't watched my 4K yet, but what was it? Was it the sound dropping out?
No, it was the bit rate. It was the bit rate.
It was the transfer, right?
Yeah, it was the transfer. It's okay. So about for the first 4.5 minutes of the movie, it was a very low quality. Not god awful, and most of it was going through the clouds, so whatever. But once it got into the movie, arriving at the airport, getting into the house. I don't know if you've seen the craft in a while, but it's at the very beginning, about 4.5 minutes, and then it jumps right back up to where it should be. Looks perfect, looks great, and then it drops out, and then it comes back in, drops out, comes back in. And then it's good for a while, and then it drops down again, comes back up. But it's not throughout the whole movie, but I mean it does. And then it's not that it's not god awful. It's not like, oh my god, it's so pixelated, it looks awful. But I mean,
I watched the Blu-ray about maybe 4 or 5 months ago, so I hadn't watched the 4K yet, so I haven't seen it personally. But
I honestly, when it comes to these mistakes that companies make, I'm not going to lie to you, I never get replacement discs because I never even worry about it. Unless it's something so bad where I need to, I don't worry about it because most of these are such small, minuscule mistakes that, like, I'm okay. I'm not even going to notice unless somebody told me half the time, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I said,
I'm not a trained for like Nazi, so I don't understand all that stuff very well. Like Dolby Atmos, Dolby.
Like I said before, I mean, I'm 51 years old. I used to watch terrible VHS copies and stuff. Anything we get now is like, I mean, we're spoiled.
Yeah,
compared to what we had back then.
No,
definitely.
Okay, we got to ask here. Okay, there was a question. Yeah, right here. Okay, so Scream Factory and Kino are both great. If I had to pick one, it would be Scream Factory. All right, Pops, what is your favorite elevator horror film?
He's been a smartass. Yeah, I don't like the term elevated horror. I think it makes my 80s movies sound dumb. It's like, oh, these movies are elevated. Your movies in the 80s, you're an idiot. Yeah,
no.
Started on that.
Okay, maybe this is why I love watching Pop's channel. But Pop, seriously, I feel like you're like little mini me because I hope people.
There's nothing mini about me, first of all, but yes, I can thank you for that.
But no, honestly though, I love the 80s. 80s.
Yeah, man, and don't get me wrong, man. X, I mean, for example, I don't mean to cut you off, but A24X, I would consider that yeah, it's a kind of a throwback. Maybe that's a bad example. We'll say Hereditary. That would probably be considered elevated horror. It's one of my favorite horror movies. I loved it. It's one of my favorite A24 that they've ever put out. It's one of my favorite horror movies. I don't like the term. There's a lot of these new movies I love, but the elevated horror makes it look like, okay, these are just all stupid slashers.
Yeah.
These are elevated horror movies.
I love it when Ghostface says in Scream 5, he's like, elevated horror. What even is that? He's like, it sounds boring.
It's pretentious as hell to me. I don't like it.
Because I love It Follows. So if you want to consider that elevated horror,
that would be considered elevated horror.
Yeah,
love the movie. Hate the term.
I fucking, excuse my language, but I fucking hate that term. I hate elevated horror. I can't stand when people talk about that. It's like you're ripping on my 80s movies, you know?
That's exactly
honestly,
what they're doing.
To me, the 80s have better fucking horror movies than any of these crap they're releasing today. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Like, I love slashers. You can't convince me otherwise. I just I get passionate. I get heated about that stuff because the 80s comedy.
Kid knew what he was doing. Kid was trying to get my ass hairs raised. He knew
what he got mine raised. Yeah, look at what you did to me, Ken. Congratulations. No, I mean, when people try to tell me like the comedies today are raunchy, I'm like, do you even know what raunchy comedies are? Like, Booksmart is like a tamed PG-13 version, in my opinion, of like raunchy comedies.
Go watch 40-Year-Old Virgin of Superbad.
That's G.
Yeah, like Blockers. Come on, like I understand Blockers. I didn't mind it, but like that is like Gen Z's version of raunchy comedy, which is like Toy Story comparison. But anyways, yeah, Ken got me riled up. So let's see here. Trying to catch up here. We got 2 more labels left, so it should be
Pops is changing colors.
I just saw that. True. Hello, Jess. Alrighty.
Hello.
That is Pop's son you're talking to right there. Pops is the best. Look at that. Everybody loves Pops. See?
I appreciate it, Bruce.
People love Pops. All right. Love the look of Chucky and his mommy sitting next to him. Just makes me happy. My favorite elevator horror movies. I haven't even seen that, but I know that's being sarcastic. All right. Love you, Pops. I've always called it art house horror.
Yeah, Kim.
It's a dumb term. Yeah, especially when things old as Sisbury is considered out. Yeah. Pop can't stop. All right. Yeah. Holland, I appreciate you always being in here. Everybody that's in the chat.
Holland's the man. He's always in our chats, but he's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Holland is in every live stream, so it's awesome. All right, let's see here. The last 2 are going to be Criterion Shouts. So we got another Shout. I split the labels up, Shout Factory and Scream Factory. It's another tough one. So we're getting down to some good ones. Is Blood Diner an elevated horror movie? Blood. Brian.
No, except for the Hush Puppy scene. Just go out there and YouTube Blood Diner, Hush Puppy, whatever. It's the funniest shit ever. But other than that, the rest of the movie just turn it off.
Yeah,
I'll YouTube that after the stream.
It's very funny.
Just very funny. You just need to watch that one.
Go back one that's subjective perspective. He's the other guy doing the stream with me as well. He's a good buddy of mine. You guys make sure you check out his channel. He does good stuff.
All right, is this comment? You know this guy. Is he being sarcastic with this one or no?
The best 4K restoration of my book is New York Ripper. It made me go from thinking it was the okay film to being a masterpiece. I don't know him well enough to answer that question. Most of the stuff he says is very sarcastic. He's a pretty funny guy. But
New York Ripper was a good movie. I did like that one. I thought that was pretty good. All right, we just now look at what we started. Look at what Ken started, because look at this comment. Leprechaun
started the pot.
Yep. Dark Tower's elevator horror. There's a bunch of elevators in the movie. Well, if that's the case, then we got to say Down is elevated horror. That's got Naomi Watts in it too. So, yeah. All right. Anybody who knows me knows I love Naomi Watts. Absolutely favorite actress. All right. So, Criterion and Shout Factory on the count of 3. Let's go ahead when you want to. It sounds like Fish is having a hard time over there. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and pull it out. Nope, slipcover is about to fall out. Okay. All right, so we've got Shout, and Shout. Everybody's got Shout over Criterion.
Shout.
Oh, shit.
Shout.
Okay. All right, Pops, go ahead.
Get
Get it kicked off. Everybody's got. All right, okay. I got.
All right,
well.
I'll be fast. I have all these also. I love this line. Shot Select. One of the greatest comedies ever. I just grabbed this still book because I needed 2 copies of this. Of course, very looking still book. Roadhouse. I mean, what can I say about Roadhouse? It's one of the best early '90s, late '80s, whenever it came out, action movies ever.
How do you feel
Sam
about
Elliott.
the remake with?
It should never happen. It's gonna be an abomination on the face of this earth. But
Agreed.
and Trespass. If you haven't seen this, a lot of fun. Absolutely love Bill Paxton. I love Ice Cube. Everybody in this movie is great. A lot of fun. Kind of underrated. A lot of fun. I've seen Miss Jess pull this one. I'll be fast about it. Valley Girl. Love it. Absolutely love this
80s,
movie.
man. Tubular.
Yeah, man. Harry Met Sally. There wouldn't be rom-coms without this, I don't think. One of the best ever. It's classic. And this movie made me love Brad Pitt. Oh, he's great in this. This is a really, really fun movie. You haven't seen it. And you get to see Brad Pitt eat toe cheese at the table. And this here was something I actually collected before I even knew what Shout Factory was. When I started collecting boutique titles, I realized that this was from Shout Factory, and it's the Stepfather.
Oh,
And I got this
nice.
I got this slipcover made. But
Oh, that's awesome.
love this movie here.
You-
And this one it
You
should
cut
be a
out there-
Screen
is that a
Factory.
cus- is
It
that
should be a
custom
Screen
set?
Factory. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got this made. This should be a Screen Factory, but it says Shout Factory on the title.
Oh wow.
So really,
That's-
really good movie. This is before. This came out like 2008. This is before Screen Factory was even invented. So
Oh wow.
just
So
released
that's
by
why
Shout
they
Factory.
got Shout Factory.
but great movie.
I didn't
Is
even
that
know
the
the original.
the
Yeah, this is
Terry
the
O'Quinn?
original.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the
You know
original.
they made a second one and a third one. Have you ever seen the sequels?
Yeah,
I've-
the sequel him's really good as well.
Oh,
And
I
I've
like
seen
the third one.
I've seen the
third
remakes
one's
too.
pretty fun too, and I don't even think that's Terry O'Quinn anymore in the third one.
No, those were remakes. Those are good too. But,
yeah, the third one's fun. But I'm gonna go ahead and go Shout Factory as well. So I'll get to mine last. But so all 4 of us swept the floor with Shout Factory. I no offense to Criterion, they got great titles, but yeah. Jess, go ahead.
Okay, got one of my favorite 80s. I love this movie, Valley Girl, one of my favorite rom-coms. Man in the Iron Mask. I love that movie. The Legally Blonde collection. And this is how I tell people I hurt my foot. I pretend I was Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse. So
How is that foot doing?
it's better.
Now, how did you actually hurt your foot?
I fell down a hill.
Ooh. Yikes.
Yeah, that's how I heard it.
after you got a bar fight and threw 5
Yep,
people
after I
out of the
got
bar,
into a
she
bar
fell down the
fight,
hill.
I fell down the hill.
Yeah.
But it's actually kind of funny. I did go to a bar for lunch after I fell down the hill. So
Hey, close enough.
All right. Fish, go ahead.
All right. Well, since everybody pulled theirs so far, I might as well go ahead and pull mine. Roadhouse. I love this movie. I actually found this at Vintage Stock. Bob knows I go to Vintage Stock. It's this used bookstore or this used media store that I go to. I found this for $7.99 in there. So I love this. I love this movie actually. So that's fantastic. Did grab the new Red Dawn Steelbook. Love this movie too. Another Patrick Swayze. Of course, this Bill and Ted's and Excellent Adventure and Bogus Journey set here. Love that. Love that. And this one I just found yesterday, The Moderns from Shop Select. So I grabbed this at Vintage Stock. And then last but not least, I love this. I forgot. I didn't even know this was a Shout Factory until I started looking at my Blu-ray.com and it says, yep.
Yeah, that's one of the old
Shouts.
DVDs.
Yeah,
Mhm.
DVDs. Yeah, My So-Called Life. I love this show.
Magic loves DVDs.
There's Claire Danes and let's see if I can get it in there. Jared Leto back when he was younger. Yeah. So Jordan Catalano, the girls know. Yeah. So I love this. Love this. So only one season. Sad that it was only one season. This show was fantastic. So yeah, My So-Called Life.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and all 4 pull out Roadhouse here. We all got Roadhouse. Might as well.
Hold on. Hold on. Here we go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I'll have to post that on Instagram there. Awesome. Yeah, no, Roadhouse is great. Yeah. Now, I haven't, and that one's out of print too. I haven't seen this though. Has anybody in the chat or anybody seen this movie? It just came out. I'm sure you got
I
it.
just got it in. I haven't watched it.
Yeah. number 135. You seen it, Jess?
I've seen it at Dollar Tree.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
On DVD or what? Blu-ray?
I don't know, but Blu-ray or DVD. I don't know. It's been years, but I've seen that at Dollar Tree.
And it's like there's no special fee. I mean, you get a trailer and behind the scenes footage, so there's not a ton of special features on this one. But I mean, it's a Shout Select title, so we had to collect it. But yeah, so all right, if you guys want to go through and pull out your Criterions next.
All right. Well, I had to pull that one of my favorite horror movies, and I know it's getting a 4K. You know, like I said, everybody's doing it. It's not just Scream Factor, but that's gonna be great in 4K. Silence of the Lambs, one of the greatest movies ever, in my opinion. Great release. My buddy Dirk out in the chat recommended this when I watched it. Got this in the recent sale. Brian De Palma movie. Michael Caine, great movie. You hadn't seen it. I think this is also getting a 4K right after I buy it, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And,
yeah, same.
And Dazed and Confused, one of their best packaging they ever did. And this is a fun coming of age movie. Richard Linklater, it's a great one. And I picked up these 2 DVDs because I really want to just watch special features. I haven't had a chance to watch either one yet. But I picked up The Rock on DVD, old Criterion. And everybody knows what I think about this movie. I had to pick up Armageddon on DVD.
Yeah, Fisher's probably about to go grab those. I think he's got them too. They did those.
I don't buy many DVDs, but I was really kind of getting into the Criterion this last month. And I did own both these on Blu-ray, but I got these because I wanted to check out the features. I haven't had a chance to do that yet, but yeah, I love both these movies so much.
Now those are out of print now, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but you know, I found both of these, and you can see I bought this brand new. It's in bad shape, but I found both of these new that were sealed. Well, I say sealed. They had a piece of tape across here.
I just struggled to buy a DVD though.
Yeah, me too. It broke my heart, but it's Armageddon. I bought this on Laserdisc, reel to reel, whatever you got. I'm gonna buy it. I love Armageddon. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I don't care. Let's talk about it.
Oh, I love Armageddon. Yeah,
I love it, man.
I'd love to see that in your 95 to 96 to 2000, maybe.
You will. Spoiler alert. It'll be in mine, I promise.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah, I love that movie.
All right. Jess, if you want to pull out some Criterion.
Sure.
Yep. Okay, awesome. You got some.
Got one of my favorite black and white movies, one of my favorite witch movies. I Married a Witch. This one's old. Can't tell you. It's from 1942, but this is, I love this movie. Got that one. I have this one, Blowout with John Travolta. And I got
that's getting a 4K.
The Red Shoes.
That just came out.
Carnival of Souls. And a DVD Criterion of Personal Shopper with Kristen Stewart.
Nice. Did you watch Red Shoes yet?
No, I haven't. No.
Gotcha. All right, Fish, I know you're a big fan of Criterion too, so this was a tough matchup too.
Yeah, it was, because like Pops, I also have that Armageddon DVD. I love this. I wish this had a Blu-ray. Because I'm a special features freak. So commentary with Michael Bay and Bruce Willis. They've got commentary with the cast and crew on here. It's fucking awesome. Sorry.
So that's not on the Blu-ray released by Touchstone.
Nope, not at all.
That's the bare bones.
No.
That's why I grabbed the Criterion DVD.
Yeah, same. That's why I grabbed it too, because it also has the extended version of the movie on here. So there's that. I bought this recently in the Target buy 2 get 1 free Shallow Grave, and I just watched this. This was a trip. I was not ready for this to go the way it did, but it was a lot of fun. Shallow Grave. It's got Ewan McGregor, Christopher Eccleston, and Terry Fox, I believe. So if you haven't seen this, check it out. It was really good. I really like this. Christopher Eccleston just took a weird turn for me in that. That was really good. I just bought this Double Indemnity on 4K. I had not seen this. I like Billy Wilder, apparently, because I've got a few of his titles from Kino. So I like him as a director. So I really wanted to grab this. And then when it came, they announced it on 4K, I was like, yep, that's mine. So I'm going to grab that. Couple of my favorites from back in the day. Princess Bride. I love this. I love their packaging for Criterion too, where they have some special packagings, like a little book. Another one, this freaked me out growing up, but I love this movie, Twin Peaks Fire Walk with Me. Oh yeah, this movie freaked me out when I was growing up. And then I love River Phoenix. Bob knows how much I love River Phoenix. So My Own Private Idaho. This is Gus Van Sant, Keanu Reeves, River Phoenix. Great movie. Love this. So, yep, those are my picks.
Awesome. I only got one here I pulled out. Like I said, I didn't want to. I've been on this stream every week, so. But yeah, The Blob. I love this one. Absolutely love
That
The
one.
Blob. That's the original. But yeah, the remake is great too. I gotta go with the remake. But the original is a ton of fun as well. Yeah. Are there any other Blob fans?
Yeah,
I
like
haven't
Blob.
seen the OG.
I haven't seen
I
it.
just got the OG from the Criterion sale. Have not watched it yet, but I've seen the remake a bunch of times.
See, I
None
did
of you
the
have seen the original Blob?
Mm-mm.
I've never seen the original Blob. I own it now, but I gotta watch
yeah,
it.
I got it in the Target buy two get one. Yeah, I grabbed it, but I haven't watched it yet. But I have it. I have it. I have it.
I have it
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah, you gotta check it out. It's a great one. But that is everything. So what I'm gonna do next is, as I do every week, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna catch up on the chat. I'm gonna ask a couple questions. The first question I want to ask while I'm catching up on the chat here is, what in Pops? I'll let you start with. Which label do you want to win of the 8 labels remaining?
I'm gonna have to say Scream Factory. I mean, that's just.
Ooh,
I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to say Scream Factory.
gotcha.
I'd be lying if I didn't say that.
Yeah. Stay tuned for his Elevated Horror Month. My God. New York Ripper was okay on VHS, felt gray and trashy on DVD, but on 4K it just popped everywhere. Yeah, there's another eye scene in that eye gouging scene in New York Ripper, isn't there? Pops, you've seen that one, right?
Which one's that? I was reading the
New
comment.
York-
I'm sorry.
New York Ripper, you've seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a good eye gouge scene too.
Somebody said Devil is Elevated Horror. If you haven't
It's
seen
elevator horror.
Devil Elevator Horror. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like Devil. That's a good one. Honestly, not enough people talk about that one. Holonotes, all those elevators. Because Criterion sucks. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Devil is definitely elevator horror. Absolutely. Hey, Gus tuned. All right. I'm assuming the trivia night may be ended. Kat, love Criterion just while it's done. Yeah. Are you going to be going and getting all of them since they're numbered spines?
Well, Criterion.
Yeah, Criterion.
Yeah. Dude, they got like 1,300 titles. No, I ain't that crazy. But I'm gonna be complete disclosure. I did look, and this is my thing. I keep Excel spreadsheets. As long as I don't have an Excel spreadsheet of all the titles, then I'm okay. I haven't done one for Criterion yet.
I haven't
Since
done
I do
one
an Excel spreadsheet, I can go and I can start checking stuff off. I'm in trouble.
Yeah, me and Pops, we two minds. We think alike. Like anybody that knows me, I got a Google Sheets for everything.
I got,
but I haven't
show you
done
one of those. It's pretty
Criterion
funny.
yet. So hi Pops. All right. Okay. So Capri
Look,
said she loves Valley Girl. I still say tubular. I don't give a shit. I do not say that I'm not with the lingo today. I still say tubular. Barf me with a spoon. I don't care. I still say all that stuff. I miss the 80s so much. I want to bring back tubular so badly. Instead, they say words like cap. All right. Those pretentious words.
It was such a fun time back then.
All right. Yes, I agree. Now, I was born in 91, but everybody's like, man, you are such an old soul. I get called a boomer all the time, which I'm okay
I was born in
with.
71. So the 80s was my prime. I graduated in 89. So
See,
the
I would
80s
love
were a
to be
fun
born
time.
in the 80s. All right. Are they all Scream Factory? Makes me shout, you bastards. All right. Shout, you bastards. All right. Let's see here. Boo, Shout Factory. Ryan's a big fan of Criterion.
Yeah.
You know what we might see next week, Ryan, because Ryan's going to be on my channel next week. We might see Scream Factory going against Shout Factory. So that could happen because they're in the same bracket.
That would be interesting.
I would fail this round. Don't own Roadhouse. Stock stores are great. Only a few in the States, unfortunately. Yeah, this fucking guy, Fish, got every damn vintage stock over by him in Oklahoma.
I have nothing around me, man. There's nothing.
Where is Category from? Because that's one of your buddies. Is he in Oklahoma?
He is in Tennessee right now, but he's from all over. He moves around quite a bit. But he's in Tennessee right now.
Gotcha. Seen Learning to Drive. How was it? Somebody's asking. Let's see. Yeah, they have a good selection. I bought Roadhouse before it went out of print. Dress to Kill might be the best. Oh my gosh. Elevator horror. I have not seen Dress to Kill. So
Well, there's
Good.
an elevator scene, so that's why they're
Yeah.
saying it's elevated
Yeah.
horror.
yeah, I have not seen that one. Now we're gonna just name all the elevator movies. Brad, we like what
I
we
think that's
like.
what they're doing.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Laughing my ass off. I really liked Dress to Kill. Like that Dazed and Confused comes with the TV version. Pops all the feature and the Criterion the Rock are on Disney Blu-ray. Yeah, I got that Rock Blu-ray. I watched my DVDs on my 1080p TV. Yeah, I didn't even know DVD's only 480i. It's not even 720p. That's crazy. How's it going, everyone? Vibes, appreciate you being here. Red Shoes is great.
Yeah, that's my youngest son, by the way. Vibes.
Vibes, really?
Yeah, that's my youngest son.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And I see him in a lot of these streams.
Oh yeah, he's a big supporter.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's always
He collects too?
He collects what I get rid of. When I upgrade to 4K, he gets all my Blu-rays. So he's getting a pretty solid collection. It's all my old crap.
How old is he?
20. It'll be 26 in November.
And he's your youngest or oldest?
He's my youngest.
Oh, youngest.
Yeah, my oldest just turned 30. So I started young, man.
And you're 51.
I'm 51.
You were 20, 21. Yeah.
I was almost 21 when my first one was born.
Wow, that's awesome. Though 4 kids, you said?
4 kids.
Wow, awesome.
I have 2 and 2 stepkids, but I've been married 21 years. My stepkids are my kids. I mean, they were like 1 and 5 when we got together.
Now, Jess, do you have no kids for you?
No kids.
No kids. Yeah, I don't think.
Just Chucky.
No, my kids are moved out now for the most part. They all have their own residence. They still come back wanting money. So it's just me and my wife now. We're kind of empty nesters. It's kind of awesome. That's why I got all these movies now. So I don't have to pay for kids now. So
man, I'd be in trouble. I'd be stealing movies from your house. You wouldn't even know it. If I was your kid.
They come by. They're going to Blockbuster. Walking in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I showed the first week's live stream to everybody, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, Tony's got a Bister has in his basement."
Yeah, I ain't got nothing on Tony. Yeah, Tony's actually got a Blockbuster in his house.
Can't do DVDs anymore. I used to collect them. That guy Magic Hands hates DVDs. Pops prepped everybody on the stream tonight if Armageddon comes up lightly. Oh man, I love Armageddon though. Oh man,
it's I got the poster right there. It's one of my favorite movies, man.
All right,
so many people hate that movie.
I got confession time here, and I'm gonna put you on the full screen. We want to know, and we need honesty here. Does Armageddon make you cry?
Absolutely. If it don't make you cry, you need to go to the doctor and get checked out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I cried when I watched Armageddon. I saw it in theaters.
Billy Bob Thornton loves Sling Blade. Take away Sling Blade, it's the best thing Billy Bob Thornton's ever done. It's his best role. It's my favorite role with him in it. As much as I love Sling Blade, it's my favorite Billy Bob Thornton role.
And I like
the whole movie's casted well. The whole movie is just casted well.
Oh yeah, that cast is great.
Perfect casting.
Ben Affleck, yeah. Love Ben Affleck. I honestly I loved Liv Tyler in that movie too. The little graham cracker scene too. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Michael Clark Duncan. Yeah.
Great. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And everybody says it's unrealistic. Oh, it's unrealistic. Well, God, half these movies we watch are unrealistic.
I'm like, what do you want? What do you want?
I mean, come on.
I have not seen House of the Dragon. I don't know what that is.
It's the new Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
I watched the first episode before the stream tonight. It's got potential.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm missing all my characters, but it's got potential.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No. Same. I loved Game of Thrones. So.
I loved it.
Yeah. Don't want to close my eyes. Yep. Absolutely. I think that was Don't Want to Close My Eyes. I think my mom and her husband now dance to that as their first song at their wedding. So
nice.
Love that. Remake of Solid KB. It's really good. I watched the original a few weeks ago. Catching up here. Got to check it out. The Blob is the remake is solid. The Blob remake is incredible. Roadhouse needs that 4K with the slip. Yeah, he thought because he sent me a link a while ago as an April Fool's Day joke. Roadhouse on 4K from Criterion, and unfortunately,
I'll be on board.
Yeah, he lost a bet though, and we bet actually. If it happened in July, I would owe him a $40 movie. It didn't happen; he would owe me one. So I won the bet, and that was a win-win for me either way because I would have been happy with that. I got 11 vintage stocks in the KC area. Okay, I'm going to KC. What the? Does Chucky need a dad? Wow, he's got a lot of comments in here, LA Jewel. All right. Speed had a good elevator.
He just said wrecking his brain. Anything had an elevator in it. That was a good one though.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's probably thinking of that right now. Yeah, my latest haul from Pops was most of his NECA figures. I'll pimp out a movie room of my own soon enough. Yeah, vibes. Does your son vibe live streams or no?
No, he hasn't done any live streams yet. Maybe we'll work something out one day. But
We'll
if any of my kids were going to be interested in doing one, it would definitely be him.
Yeah, we'll get him going for sure. Armageddon makes me cry, but not for the same reason as most. Harry, I love you. I'll be honest with you though. Ken comes through with the jokes. You know, we always talk about Derek and how funny he is, but Ken's up there, man. He's got well-timed jokes for sure. So, but Ken, don't let that go to your head, okay, buddy? Barbecue and Blu-ray hunting. Yeah, I know. I'm down. Let's do it. Are you kidding me? Barbecue and Blu-ray hunting?
Good time.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, all right. Let me go through and ask some of these movies or these questions here. I'm gonna go through. I'll start with you, Pops. Then I'll get to Jess and then Fish. It's so unfortunately you're gonna be put on the spot right away. But I've got like a series of 5 questions here. So let's start with you. Already named which label you want to win. Do you own any other labels out there? I know you own Visual Vengeance.
Yeah, I was gonna say Visual Vengeance. Started collecting those. Oh, let's see. I'm sure that I do. I'm trying to think.
That's not the only.
I'm gonna have to say no because I'm looking on my shelf here, and you pretty much covered everything that I got there. A24. That's a label. I got a bunch of A24s. I got all the A24s now.
Yeah, a lot of people consider like them. You can consider Mondo Steelbooks a label. Some people do.
Everything else I got back there is all a big studio, like 4K Steelbooks, stuff like that. So I'm gonna say no. You pretty much covered everything I have.
All right, I covered which one you want to win. What are your 2 favorite releases from any label? Any label 2 favorite releases ever released?
Ever, not just this year, ever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Creepshow from Scream Factory. Top of my head.
That's Slipbox.
And yeah, I'm gonna have to go with this one here. Psycho 2, Scream Factory. Love the release. Love what they did with the plain artwork, the original artwork. Yeah, this is I love this release. So I'm gonna have to say I'm gonna have to go with those 2. Be a homer. Stick with Scream Factory.
All right. Do you have a movie you'd love to get a release from a boutique label? One movie in the world you were like, if it could happen, you would. It could be a collection, anything.
Yes, I want to see. You know, I would love to see Vinegar Syndrome do it because I would love to see The Slip. But probably more realistically, Criterion would probably get it. I would like to see Criterion do a 4K of The Exorcist.
Ooh.
I think Criterion 4K Exorcist loaded with special features would be fantastic. Even though I think Vinegar Syndrome Slip would be more fun.
Nice.
That's probably high on the list.
And then the last question, I think we can all answer this one. What is the label you own the most movies for? That's Scream Factory, right?
It's Scream Factory. Yeah, it's not even close.
Scream Factory, yep, I figured as much. Okay, all right, Jess, are you ready for some questions?
Yeah.
All right, let's play some questionnaire. Okay, I don't know if I asked you this question, but what is the label you want to see win?
I'm gonna root for the underdog and say Kino.
Okay, all right. No, Tin would love that comment. All right, 2 favorite releases from any label ever released.
Why can't I only think of one? And I pulled it tonight, and that is one of my favorite movies ever, Legend.
Yeah.
That's kind of really it. I mean, yeah, that's all I can think of right now. Ever, yeah. Legend.
I need to get that one.
Well, you can't get this one anymore. It's sold out. You can just get the regular Arrow Blu-ray now, I think.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered this, and I don't think you can get this anymore.
I think that one's out of print, but Pop's favorite Grindhouse video. I'm being sarcastic, Pops. No big deal. But yeah, no, I think he has that still in stock. Let's see here. Do you own any other labels out there?
No.
No, gotcha. And what is the label you own the most movies of?
It would be a tie between Arrow, a triple tie actually. Arrow, Scream, and Kino.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Awesome. All right. Well, a lot of people are commenting right here outside of this. So we got Screen Factory comes through with that original artwork. I'll give them that. Yes, they do.
Scheme Factory.
Eating
Yeah.
Factory.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Pops isn't going to like that one. Nothing ever goes to my head. Still a loser here. Correct, Jess, and The Legend is a great release. All right. Okay. Fish, let's see what you got here. So what is your favorite label? Which one do you want to win?
Man, okay, so I'm kind of torn because I love Kino, but I'm gonna have to go with Arrow. I love the stuff that Arrow's done. So Arrow is my choice for the winner. Yeah.
I could see Arrow and Scream Factory being the two finalists, but we'll have to see. Maybe there will be some surprises this week. So make sure, if you're not yet, go on Instagram. I will post tomorrow the battles of the next 8 labels. So make sure you vote. There's 4 matchups left. All right, your 2 favorite releases from any label ever. I'm going to go with, I bet you're going to pull True Romance.
Man, dang, see, you threw me off there. Yeah, because yes, I am going to pull True Romance. I love this. I love this. I have both versions actually. Love this. So that, and another one of my favorites of all time is this Criterion of Chasing Amy. I love this. Which this had a Blu-ray as well. All these special features on here are great. So those are 2 of my favorites. I know they're competing labels, but I love that Chasing Amy Criterion.
That's a good movie. I like that one. Do you own any other labels out there?
No. You you wiped me out. I was good enough to have what we had tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean this is going to be 6 weeks long, so we're in the 3rd week here, so we got 3 more weeks left. And 32 labels was plenty because that's a long stream, 6 weeks. So, but I appreciate everybody that keeps tuning in. The last question is, what's the label you own the most movies of?
Label, it's probably Kino because their sales. I went ham on a couple of them. That March into that spring into summer. March into April, spring into summer. Oh yeah, I hit those up hardcore. So yeah,
that's a tough question. Like, I might have the most Shout Select titles because I almost have them all. So it's like 110 or 115. But you're right. Kino Lorber, I might have the most of. I'm crazy. I got lists on Google Sheets for everything. I've got a list of like the labels I want to complete lists of. I want to get all the titles. Like Synops Films, I'm trying to get all their titles, and they don't number their spines, Pops, but I just love Synops, and they only have like 55 or 60.
What aggravates me about Shout Selects, either give me all slip covers or no slip covers.
Oh yeah,
because it's just it don't look good on the shelf when you know how it is. And so
1, 2, 3, 4.
When it's
5,
all said and done, and if I decide to go back and get those slips made, there's too many of them, and so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. But
no,
so what I did with A24 after I got all the A24s, I bought them all pretty cheap. I got my slipcover guy to make me 29 slipcovers. Tell him my secrets here. I got my slipcover guy to make 29 slipcovers. So I got a box with 29 slipcovers made. So now all my A24s have slipcovers. That's how far gone I am.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
Wow.
That was my goal when I started collecting, I said, I'm going to get these cheap. You find them cheap on Amazon. If they come with a slip. If not, I'll worry about it later. All said and done, 29 did not have a slip. So guy cut me a deal. The more I got, the cheaper they were.
No, I mean, definitely A24 is a good one. And are you guys looking forward to Pearl?
I am.
Pearl? Oh.
I still haven't seen X.
I love X. X is up there my best movie of the year.
Yeah, I'm excited that we're getting Pearl this year because I don't think we get too many like franchises in the same year. So I think that's really cool. Are you guys excited about Halloween Ends being the last one?
No comment.
You're not a fan, Jess, of the franchise, the new trilogy?
I didn't like the last. Nope.
No, I did not like Halloween.
I didn't like the last one at all. When I watched it in the theaters, I walked away because I'm such a fan. I walked away going, "Oh, it was all right." I rewatched it after I got the 4K, and I hated it. I hated the last one so much. So
There's so
I
many.
don't even want to say the line, but that line they said a million times.
If you
Evil dies tonight.
if you take out the hospitals, if you take out the hospital stuff and you stay with the Michael Myers of it all,
but you shouldn't have to take out that much. Stuff
exactly.
To make a movie good. You know
That's what I'm saying. To take out
And
that much for a movie to be good. Yeah.
Right.
No, I agree.
I know,
Like if you
I'm
take
with you
out
on that.
all the dialogue in the movie,
Yeah.
then it's good. It's like if you erase the whole entire film and then redo it, maybe it would be
There's
good.
only two things that kind of save that movie. It is the Halloween 3 references and the whole firefighter scene, like towards the beginning of the movie. Yeah,
that was
There's
awesome.
some cool shots with like the point of view and the first person point of view through the like fireman's helmet and all that stuff. But
the 2018 movie, I can't complain too much about it. I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite, but I didn't hate the 2018. The last one, like I said, I was disappointed in it. I'm hoping this last one kind of saves the day.
That they released. They got rid of the brother-sister storyline. I'm like, why is she so obsessed with him 40 years later and there's no brother-sister element anymore? I didn't like that idea. I mean, there's a lot, but I'm not a big Danny McBride fan, and I think he's a terrible writer, and I think he's doing an awful job with it too. So, fuck Danny McBride. All right, but that is pretty much all I got. Really quick, one last question for each one of you: is there any label or release you're looking forward to for the rest of the year? The Blu-ray.
I have a bunch of steelbooks on pre-order that are coming out in October. So, yeah.
Guys and Fright Night, Scream 2.
Fright Night, Dracula.
Fright Night's my favorite
Dracula.
Dracula or vampire movie.
Poltergeist.
Yep.
All those.
Those three steelbooks.
Disturbing Behavior is one that I'm excited for.
Yeah.
I would be excited about that one, but I just paid way too much to try to finish out my Scream Factory titles. And as soon as I grabbed that one for too much on eBay, they announced it on Mvd Rewind.
Oh, no.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I've got it anyway, but
yeah, I know, and that's the thing. These labels, like Eric is the guy who runs MVD, and he did a live stream, and people were asking me. He's like, I got a ton of stuff in the works. They just don't announce what they're working on, and then it's all like, all of a sudden you pay top-notch dollar for a movie, and then 2 weeks later you find out it's getting a release by another label. So, and obviously once it gets another release, that other out-of-print title goes so much cheaper. So. But you don't know. You're trying to finish labels, and you don't know when it's going to go on 4K or
finish your collection. Yeah,
it's a pain. We all know Severin is the best. Criterion 1/4 of my collection. Just wanted to hop on for a few and check out the stream. You guys rock off to watch House of the Dragon now. Have a great night. Hey, it was nice talking to you, Vibes. Appreciate you being here. Now that we know you're Pop's son. So, is he a big Friday the 13th fan?
Huge. Yeah, he's a big Friday the 13th fan. That's his favorite franchise by a mile. Gotcha.
And then the movie Hunter released for 10S. Did you get that, Pops?
I did. I only grabbed one of them. If I'd have known how what a small release each one was, I'd have grabbed all the different artworks. I just grabbed one.
Gotcha. More Halloween movies, please. Oh, God. No, I'm done. Evil Dies Tonight.
I'm about burnt out on Halloween.
Yeah,
so
no, I'm good.
I'm on Street now.
Yeah, we need a 4K or Blu-ray set of that or something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's see here. Franchise ends tonight. Yes, I second that. Please, Men over X. Oh boy, any thoughts?
I just got Men. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm thinking he's full of crap there. But I haven't heard anybody else say that. I don't know if Ken's being Ken or if Ken's being serious. But
yeah,
I haven't heard
false.
anybody say that movie's better.
There you go. You said false. Okay, Brad, the movies are fine. The company's meh. I love the Severin products. I hate the Severin company. I saw Prey, did not like it, but got me more sad when I went online and saw all the love. Did you guys like Prey?
Yes.
I enjoyed Prey.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Prey. Yeah.
Prey was really good. Pineapple Express was hard, though.
I love Pineapple Express, by the way.
Yeah, I like Pineapple Express, but anything with Danny McBride makes me want to blow my brains out. So I can't stand that fucking guy at all. You have no idea. What is up with Grindhouse releasing? I put in my first order there 2 weeks ago. Yesterday, I got an email. Your order's canceled. So
Grindhouse releasing as a label.
Yeah, so Grindhouse releasing. Magic Hands had a this guy right here, hold on, right here, had a big issue with Grindhouse releasing. He placed an order for him and I because they back when that Death Game was in and out of stock, and it was like 6 weeks, and he didn't get it. It didn't ship out, and then he ended up ordering another one when it went back in stock. And so yeah, they sound like a little bit of a nightmare. Prey is good. Okay. Men is so weird, but it's great. I hear that ending of Men is pretty crazy. So they probably oversold whatever you purchased. Shut up and eat your damn popcorn. I also dislike Severin, but bought a movie that couldn't get out of the slipcover. Yeah, which one was that? They couldn't.
Overboard. It was Overboard.
Yeah, that thing was a pain in the ass to get out of there, right?
Yeah, you got to take that out of the slipcover right now. Yeah. Let's see it. Do an unboxing.
You got to grab some WD-40 and spray on there.
Oh my God, where is that? I don't know if I can get that thing out of here.
Yeah, I took it off when I did an unboxing. I put it back on. I'm afraid to watch the damn thing.
Let's see if it'll.
So.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it loosened up, but yeah, no, this thing was easy. Yeah, this thing was a bitch to get off the first time I took it out. Yeah. Watched it. Yeah.
He sprayed WD-40 in there. Didn't read the. All right, try and slide it back in. Let's see if it's hard to. Does it put it back in right away?
No, it's. No, it's fine. But Jesus Christ, that first go round.
I can't do bags. I can't do bags on my slip covers. That just gets too much work, especially when you have 3,000 movies or 2,000 or anything like that. It's just too much. But Ken says he loved Men. Not a joke. So
it's on the shelf. I need to watch it. I have not watched it, so I cannot comment on that. But
all right, I'm going to go out of order here. Fish, I'm going to go ahead and let you. Fish is pretty new to YouTube, so go and follow his channel if you haven't already. If you like what you saw, but go ahead and kind of talk a little bit about yourself and finish out the night for us.
Hi, guys. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Bob, for having me. My name is Fish the Film Collector. Like Bob said, I am new to collecting Blu-rays and 4Ks. I've been a movie collector since the VHS days. So I'm upgrading my collection slowly but surely. And so like Bob said, I'm new to the YouTube. Also new to Instagram again. So if you like this, I do unboxings. I'm gonna probably start doing reviews soon, so come check me out. Fish the Film Collector. Thanks, Bob.
Boy. I got yelled at. Bag your shit, Bob. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm sure Tony's thinking the same thing. Predator 2, great bussy action. Rodriguez Predators is okay. Alien vs. Predators is okay. Minus Predators Cancer. I can't even understand half the shit that's said in there. But go to work and bag your blues. That's what Tony does. All right, Jess, go ahead and talk about your nomination for horror last month, if you want.
Yeah, I think so. I always keep forgetting about that. Yeah, I was nominated for 1 out of 5 by Slasher Home Video for Horror YouTuber of the Month. I do lots of Halloween hauls. I do horror hauls. I did a haul where I showed off where I got Charles back here from. Lots of clothing hauls. I talk about what I have in my collection behind me. But yeah, and I show, because you're talking about VHS. Fish said that he's been collecting since then, but I have a whole horror VHS collection over there also. I have a video
I see
for that,
screen behind you.
Yeah, I have one of the variants, and I have a signed Night of the Demons from Billy Zane that I got signed a couple years ago.
Nice.
So, or Demon Night, sorry, not Night of the Demons, but that's signed by Billy Zane. But yeah, I have and then just a couple. Yeah, but I have a lot of horror VHS. I collect that, at like Goodwill and Savers. But yeah, I do a lot of thrifting hauls and such on my channel, Miss Jess, on Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah, I watch pretty much all of your videos, so you're posting a lot. You roll out content frequently, so
I try.
Yeah. All right, Pops. Let's see. We got a comment here. If you like Necrophiles, Men are right up your alley.
Good to know. I'll definitely check it out.
I think you got a fifth kid today in LA, Jewel. Little Charles, father figure to keep him out of trouble.
So, like Miss Jess, I was nominated for Horror Movie Channel of the Month back in May, and I lost. But I came in second, so not bad. So good luck, Miss Jess. I'll be voting for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I do movie reviews, everything physical media here. A lot of fun live streams. Please check out our live stream series. every other Saturday. The next one's episode 3 is going to be this Saturday. We're going to be doing our top 5 movies from 2006 to 2010. We throw a couple honorable mentions in there. It's a lot of fun. Get on there. You know, a lot of back and forth with the chat. It's always a good time. But other than that, guys, check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to everybody on here. Bob, I had a blast. Thank you for having me, man.
Oh, no, honestly, thank you guys for coming. I've got a couple, guests planned next week. I got Floyd House Flicks and Movies with Ryan next week, and then I'm working on one other guest. So, and then I got the following week a bunch, Dell, KB, and James from 20th and 21st Century. So, and then the September 12th will be the final week of this series. But something I've been working on, and I'll eventually post it if you guys are interested. All my guests that have been on, but I'm working on a Steelbook spin-off series. If this goes well, if people enjoyed it, so it will not be 6 weeks long. I'll shorten it quite a bit, but yeah. If you guys aren't following these people or subscribe to them, though, you need to subscribe to them. Pops is running that series, like he said. Pops, I had a blast on your last live stream. So I usually won't sit in a stream for 3.5 hours. I don't do that too often because I'm always busy, but I didn't want to leave your stream. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's all for today. Just subbed to Jess, little Charles here. So, yeah, there you go. But, yeah, we're going to end it here. Thanks a lot. It was nice talking to you guys. And I'll see you guys next week. Be sure to tune in.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.